What the hell is this place anyway?
Claire, I hope you made it here.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Look, a Resident Evil 2 remake randomizer run on the Tenfei channel in this day and age. How could it happen? How could it happen? All right, this might just be an ink ribbon, son. Jeff Foxworthy might have to show up to say that's just an ink ribbon. If you're wondering why I hadn't done any of these in a while, it's a little while back, Capcom did a ray tracing, like graphics update for this game, and it broke a bunch of mods, including the randomizer. And even though Benn Powell, creator of the randomizer, and the only Ben I've ever seen cool enough to have 2 N's in his first name, it just didn't, the new version just didn't work for me. And I kind of gave up on it. But every now and then I would re-download it and try again, even though the Windows Defender thinks the randomizer trainer.exe is like the greatest virus ever conceived. But I tried it last night, and that first ink ribbon didn't randomize, and I had almost given up hope, but then these items did. And I got so excited, and I was like, well, I got to record for the kids. And unfortunately, I was very tired. And if you notice the description of my YouTube channel, it's, if I'm, sometimes when I'm not tired, I make videos and upload them to the internet. So I generated a new seed, and we're going to pray. If we believe, if Gaia the Fierce Knight was here, that won't be a red herb. Oh boy. Looks like randomized RE2's back on the menu, boys. Back on the menu. I'm so excited. I don't remember. I haven't played this game in a while. Son, you crowd can see me get my randomized legs back. Well, hopefully things go good then. So what are you, Mr. Blue Herb? Well, hey there, gorgeous. What's a Magnum handgun like you doing in a rainy alleyway like this, son? The good times. I didn't know we were going to be getting the good times, boys. Oh, we got to find bullets for you. Are you hungry? Desert Eagle Coon, do you want me to make you a sandwich and cut off the crusts? Do you want to break my wrist every time I fire you? Well, we ain't even made it in RPD, and I've already got to berate Andy for getting me the extended barrel. When I have no shotgun, Andy, what am I going to extend, Andy? Andy, the thing is, the other guys pitched in and got me this cool handgun, but Andy got me the wrong extension. If that had been the Marrow Magnum, that's a Lord of the Rings character, I guarantee. If that had been the Magnum barrel, boys, we'd be set. They're taunting me.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
See, Leon agrees. Also, if you've ever read the novelization of Resident Evil 2, which is ironically the 3rd book in the Resident Evil book series, it's called City of the Dead. I read it back in high school. Leon starts with the Desert Eagle, so this could be his first day. This could be his first day. Luckily, I don't need the bolt cutters just yet. If you haven't picked up the bolt cutters, the game state doesn't advance, and that's a good thing. Hey, look who volunteered for first time Magnum shot duty, son. Pop! Damn, that's satisfying. All right, he won't bother us now. He won't bother us now. Check the ladies' room, son. Don't worry, ladies. I have a big fuck-off handgun and a blue herb that apparently blew the toilet up. Now, we're going to have to make a run to the item box, but let's make this room less spooky before we do that. There we go. Somebody just recorded in the wall. Hey, look at you. You know what? I'm just going to combine you. Let our herbage combine. There's things out here I want to check, but there are 2 items. Just like Allie and Allie's sister. Just like Allie's sister. Well, I got to have that. The problem is I'm always scared something's not going to appear right. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're having too good a time with this deagle. Oh, you might notice I'm just using the alternate classic style Leon skin. Because of the update, none of my damn models work. I can't make Leon like another Video King character or like a hot barrel wolfman or nothing, son. Talk about being cheated. Talk about being cheated. If I get to Ada Wong and she's not just Renamon in a mini skirt and halter top, I don't know what I'm going to do. See, the calming, savory music's the only thing get us through these trying times. Let's store everything. You're like, Uncle Tenfei, you still have the Magnum. Oh, I don't consider that part of everything. I consider that beyond. Leon wouldn't make eye contact with me right then. I need gunpowder bees. Yellow gunpowders. You lot of gunpowders is yeller, son. Spray, spray, spray. The mortal wounds away. Unatirofa? You know, I've never read that. There's no nutritional information or expiration date or nothing, son. This is back when you could just make stuff and sell it and put tapeworms in it and nobody could get mad. SMG ammo. I'm telling you, I'm being toyed with. It's hip to be pouch, boys. Damn, I can't stop getting spoiled. And the actual fuse. I'm confused by the fuse. It's like playing the Saga Frontier Remaster. You know, I've never actually played Fuse's game in Saga Frontier Remaster. He's the cut 8th character. And considering how bare bones loot story is, Jesus, that's saying something. Okay. Well, let's go out there and open the shutter. Elliot's going to be crawling around bothering people, but he's fairly ignorable. Fairly ignorable. Yeah, you sat in the corner and feel bad. I didn't take it back because I'm in it. Somebody shoved a nice key in the wall. All right, what's our mystery item we left? Now, we can't check in here for we have no bolt cutters. Yeah, another zombie shouldn't spawn there for a while. So, we could have had him chase us in there and been running around Tom and Jerry Scooby-Doo antics, but I don't think that was worth it. Hey, look at you cannon-ass ACP bullets, son. ACP Texano bullets. Now, remember, this is the B scenario, so Marvin and Blarvin are going to be out here. Let's just skirt around them. Let's just skirt around them.
Is anybody here?
Don't try to talk to them. Hey, look. Perfectly timed boards. All right, Marvin. Oh, that thing's not open yet. What the hell am I thinking about? All right, the B scenario crowned the flaming fat pigeon. I remembered. I wonder how many of these things I'm going to remember and how many I'm going to have to check my resources I keep on me when I'm playing RE2 Remake, trying to make you kids think I'm cool. The most difficult challenge of all. Now, that hateful bitch is up here, always bothering people. Always bothering people. It might be worth using one of my precious Magnum bullets on her. But we can't miss. We can't miss, believe in me. Ooh! I only made that shot because I knew every single one of you watching believed in me. If one of you had doubted, I couldn't have done it. Don't speak, because I know what you're thinking. I'm going to make this headshot. Don't tell me, because I'll miss. Okay. Hey! That's a good thing to find. Now, there's going to be flaming zombies out there in the hallway, I believe. And I don't have the patience to deal with them right now. 6 to 11! That's a Final Fantasy range right there, son. 6 is my favorite. 7 would be my second favorite if 9 didn't contain a certain character. 8 is underrated. 9 is my second favorite, not just because it forms 69, but also because it's like a throwback and a classic, you know, remembrance of all things Final Fantasy up to that point and a culmination of the series. You know, Sakaguchi's vision brought to life one last time before the new era of the PS2 and its voice acting and more 3D capabilities completely changed the structure and narrative of the series in a way that I've never really quite adjusted to in the modern age. And also, it's got a super hot rat lady in it that I obsessively love. The full package. 10's got Kamari Ranso, and 11 was an MMO that I love, even though it abused me so terribly. It abused me so terribly. And there you go. I hope this is your first Tenfei RE2 randomizer. I genuinely got spooked in a Resident Evil game, boys. Only the randomizer would allow it to happen. Oh, that hadn't blown up yet. Now, if I walk out of there with the bolt cutters in my inventory, it's going to trigger the cutscene. Waltzin Matilda, son. Jolly Swagman on standby. In fact, no, I don't think the cutscene will play if I don't go outside. If they don't catch me outside. Son, how about that? Okay, let's go ahead and open this. Open the door and get on the floor. And then the dinosaur could be walked at a certain point. Okay. Hey, Elliot. Yeah, we all got together last night and had a big meeting about how much we just feel so fucking terrible for you. Just awful. You know what I'm going to do? I usually... oh, what the hell? Why are we in a window now? Come on, the game. I got to mess with the settings. All right, we went from full screen to borderless window. I thought the game would run better in full screen. I thought that's what games like. They don't like to be a borderless window. They don't like to be Microsoft bimbos. Okay, keep storing things, except things we want and need. I guess we can place the magazine in the Matilda and drink it all up. I've forgotten how to sort my inventory. I've become so bad at the game. Okay, the select button. I thought I was pressing that. Turns out I wasn't. The only reason we bring that with us is to try to stagger zombies as we run past. What I was saying before everything went wonky was I don't normally use the infinite knife unless we get a really, really bad randomizer. But I am going to use it so I don't have to worry about Elliot. Mainly making up stories about how we give a shit about him. That's the most tragic thing of all, right, Elliot? Oh, Elliot senpai, why do we fall? Why do we fall? Your bulletproof vest is forcing you to cling to this farce of existence for longer than it should, Elliot. Most of us wear our bulletproof vests on the inside. Okay. I'm gonna put this knife back before Brian Irons finds out I was using an unsanctioned infinite knife, boys. He ain't happy. Okay, these boards, where's the best place to place them? I mean, we could place them where we shot that one zombie so another one doesn't come in. We could put one in the office we're about to check. It might be the best idea for right now. Should I say I've got how many ink ribbons? Oh, Jesus, I got 4 ink ribbons, son. I could experiment. All right. My 1 Magnum bullet is all that I need. I'm gonna line every enemy in the game up like ducks in a barrel and fire 1 extended barrel shot. And take them all down. Please don't be standing right inside the store like an asshole. Okay, good. Oh no, please don't beat on the window. What would I do? If only I had boards and shit. And yellow tape so the player knows where to look. Oh, the shotgun shells taught me. I can make an RGB heal now, son. SCART. Oh, those are for the little Magnum revolver. This is awful. This is awful. Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna scoff at it. Horseshoes, hand grenades. Who am I to judge? Now, do we want to make a run to... Now we need to go back to the item box. If we're going to be juking Marvin and Blarvin. Now remember, we have to check the save room where you would normally go at the very beginning of this run in that little underpass area and see Brad's amazing poster. So we're going to have to do that eventually, but it does advance the game state. And you know I'm just not a big proponent of that. I'm not a big proponent. Yeah, let's make that big heal. And we can make a defensive heal or defensive buff too if we need to. Okay. Finding this Magnum early was really nice, but I mean, you know, a little bit of ammunition. Just saying. All I need is 1 more gunpowder yellow and I'll have me like 3 or 4 bullets. What if it makes 2? I'm gonna be so mad. Petulant, even. Big fits will be thrown. The likes of which you've never witnessed. I just remembered I left that Statue King man hand upstairs. He's holding a Is he holding anything? No, I don't think he's holding anything. He's not holding, man. He's cool. Okay, I want to use the spade key on this door. You don't think Marvin and Blarvin would mind, do you? Marvin? Blarvin? Are you real? Did I make you up? Is this going to be like Fight Club when Edward Norton's dragging himself by his own hair through a parking garage as seen through security cameras? Okay, I see one of them. Looks to be Marvin. Oh, Blarvin is taking up the post of that hateful lady, son. It'd be admirable if I didn't despise them so much. Which box are you, my friend? Hey, if I ever make it downstairs, I can open the trunk of that car. Alright, well, we know these films become items. Now, there shouldn't be any threats in the hallways, even with that spooky jump scare.
What in the...
Making me think I'm back in 1998. That bizarre summer. God, I played so much Resident Evil 2 and Star Fox 64. Those were the two games I got when I graduated. Why are you in here? The game state. The game state. Damn you. I'd like to ignore him. Liquors on the ceiling. Always getting ignored because somebody's getting paid. Okay, good. We stayed calm and collective. We were the bigger man with the shorter tongue. Well, if I turned around and he was just walking on 2 feet directly behind me in a direct parody of my own stance. I'm gonna run right here. He couldn't tell. Sound can't go around corners. No, I don't really need that. Thank you. I don't really need to see how Billy B wrecked that crowd. Wrecked Hunk's boys. Now, don't throw... Yeah, it's going to tell us we could throw those away, but I've learned in the past that that fucks you over because we haven't opened that room I talked about a little bit ago. Hey, look at you! Kind of somewhat reverse vanilla. It was chocolate. If you find an item that goes with another item in that other item spot, it's not vanilla, it's chocolate. Oh, how they tease and taunt me with these non-yellow gunpowders. Killing me. Fat Chubbs is out there right now. Like a huge piece of shit he is. I hear him. Probably beating on that soda machine like he loves to do. Like he loves to do. One Magnum bullet. I was gonna say I could humble him or make Baldhead Fred not be a problem in the future. Decisions, son. The hardest level of Outbreak File 1. I'm just going to keep on trucking. Now, since this is the B scenario, someone's going to flop through that window, unfortunately. We just got to take it one step at a time. Honestly, if we find the shotgun, we'll be doing pretty good. Talk about greedy. You're like, damn, man. How many miracle weapon drops do you need after you got that precisely calibrated boomstick in classic WoW that time? Even Brian Lee thought it was cool. Oh, you don't become another item. I thought you became another item. Maybe that's different now, though. The ray tracing. The ray tracing has something to do with it, I bet. All right, what do we actually want to do with our limited resources and developments? Don't forget we saved a little bit ago. The Rising Rookie. Well, you know, I got to develop that. One day you'll be a picture of Lola Bunny in an RPD uniform. Ben Powell was on the job. There are mods that change those pictures, by the way. If I knew how to do it myself, well, it wouldn't be Lola Bunny. It'd be another lady that I mentioned somewhat recently in this playthrough, and very passionately, might I add. Might I add. I guess I could make me some regular handgun bullets. It's not something you do often in the B scenario. You're like, be still my heart as Tempe ruins the integrity of this playthrough. I could also make hand grenades, but I won't give up Magnum ordnance. If I had the SMG, I'd be living like a king. I could even make acid rounds, theoretically. Theoretically. Okay, okay. I could bring the flashbang as an emergency I gotta save those for Billy B, though. They're his, like, elemental weakness. It's always the hardest part of the randomizer, son. Planning your runs from the item box. From the item box. Well, this key right here. Can't do anything until I go to the library and deal with a certain bunch of ne'er-do-wells. Alright, who's in here right now? Filling my life with misery and woe. Should we try to go upstairs? With nary a care? Hey, I know a certain kingly gentleman who's going to be quite upset I have his scepter. He's like, first you come in here and start yelling about your rat waifu, and then you take my scepter from another location, you rapscallion. You rascal, Tenfei. Okay, capsule computers. Hey, how you doing? Oh, now I need a fuel regulator. Andy, my God, you've ruined my birthday so badly with this shotgun barrel that I didn't need just yet. Well, we can burn up some zombies. It's going to hurt to use up that fuel, but it might be just the thing we got to do sometimes, son. Holding them and folding them. What do you think? God, look at that fuel decrease. I'm just tapping it. I'm just tapping it.
What the?
Just keep applying the dot to him until he falls. Till Johnny Cage gets here to inform him he needs to fall down. Sir, professional. Here, catch me in here. How about that? This laundry basket will protect me. Come on, Cletus. Come on. You walk over here, but you'll charred ass limp back. Are you feigning death? You didn't get all burned up? Joel Haver isn't here to tell me about the signs of death. Well then. And of course, I don't have the key to the library, so I don't really want to go all the way around, but I do want to check a couple of items, because there's this asshole up here bothering everybody. Like anyone wants to deal with his nonsense, man. It's cringy. It's cringy, really. I'm just going to say it. Maybe we'll come back to him. I can't just keep indiscriminately using my flamethrower, son. It's got too many important uses. Billy B is going to be mean to me without the flamethrower. Not to mention the Gangle Man. Not to mention the Gangle Man. That guy's going to be a problem. I could tell by the noises he uttered and sputtered. Okay. We just got to keep praying for a shotgun or something. Or something that fires ACP ammo. And ACP ammo, well, I've only got 9 of them. The SMG wouldn't be too bad. Right about now. Is this a chance for another save? No. No. I almost want to leave the Lightning Hawk so I have more room to grab stuff, but it feels so blasphemous. It feels so blasphemous. And don't forget, we want as many hand grenades at the end for the Super Tyrant. I'm gonna go like this. If things get too dire, I'll start using the infinite knife. Yeah, he should be standing like around that corner. Yep, waiting to bother people. Luckily, if we'd advanced the game state, I'm pretty sure she would have gotten up. I'm just gonna have to believe that you're dead until you grab me. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't go that way. Plus, Mr. X is over there in the B scenario, and I just don't have words for him right now. Well, I have words for him, but they are not very polite.
I can do this.
Leon hyped me up with that "you can do this," and I believed him. Okay, Devil's Cry. Maybe. Maybe. Devil's Cry. IC? Or ACP? Well, the Maiden Medallion. Made in Abyss Medallion. Luckily, there's all kinds of fun items in here. Boys, this room seems like it was real shitty before any of this even happened. Hey, gorgeous. Can't do anything about you just a second. Gonna have to have you, Mr. Pawn Plug. Some guy scribbling. Now, the only library bunch member we have to worry about is that hateful lady. The most mobile, the Cruz Elroy of the library bunch, as she's known. Hopefully, I actually said, hopefully we can just kind of run around her. Picking up a couple gunpowders along the way. Right, lady? Ain't you pleasant? You're almost pleasant as you are pretty. Okay, if we don't walk to certain areas, we won't activate Fat Chubs and or the Ass Eater. Remy LaRue, I believe his full name is. Okay, this will allow us to use this. Chaka chaka. Pop out here and nothing bad will happen. And nothing bad will happen. We're getting there. I think we can just get by Marvin if we believe in ourselves. As long as I was gonna say, if Blarvin was at the bottom of those steps, we'd be done, son. The classic Marvin, Blarvin, two-man combination struggle, son. It's real. Blarvin is real. L64, it says it on that fountain behind Princess Peach's castle, son. Okay, what do we still want to continue doing right now? Didn't we leave an item? Oh, we left that VHS tape in there. We really need to check those offices over there, but we're going to need more ordnance before we do that. We might be time to advance the game state as much as it distresses me. Hopefully nobody falls through this window right now. We're just going to hope we get no window zombie % right now. Okay, good. Tell you what, I'm going to save, and then we'll advance the game state in that order. We're going to have to get past those zombies out there like normal as well once we do that, so keep that in mind. Yeah, fuck it. We need bullets. I'll do that after the save, just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna have my hungry Magnum ready. Look at his big gaping mouth, son! Growing Magnum like that needs plenty of ammunition. Oh no, I gotta stagger my saves. Stagger my saves. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice too, I guess. Beautiful, man. If I'd have made 7 bullets. Or is it 8? How many is this thing hold? It holds 8 in the original. That's what matters. Oh, I need some sort of, well, I am going to visit another item box when I do this. So that'll be my chance to grab a grenade if I need one. Because they spaced the zombies so you can run past them. The B scenario starts out more balls to the walls than the A scenario. Hey Claire, remember that helicopter blew up and then I found a Magnum out here and a lot of stuff happened in a different order than I just said? And then I ran past those zombies like they weren't nothing. Like they weren't nothing. Yeah, be mad, Fat Jubs. I just care so much. I care too much, to be honest. Okay. Pop. Hey, Brad. He looks like he didn't know they were going to take that picture. Hanging out here with the unicorns, are you, Brad? Oh, well, look at you. Ain't you quaint? We find the, okay, we definitely needed that. I was going to say, if we find the upgraded, stock for it, we could shoot those little Magnum bullets we found all the live long day, but we don't have those, so we can't. What do we want to use to get past these zombies? Probably just the flashbang. Flashbang justice could take place that day if we truly believed in ourselves. Let's see, we're going to run in there, place that medallion, and then we're going to go around and check the officers, because I have more than enough handgun bullets to deal with Fat Chubbs and his friends, and his amazing friends. Son, the worst 70s Hanna-Barbera Saturday morning cartoon series. It's time for Fat Chubbs and his pain-in-the-ass friends. Baldhead Fred with the power to lay in the floor and then take way too many bullets. And then there's the incredible ass-eating zombie. His name speaks for itself. Okay. Yeah. Flashbang justice! See, it's your sins that weigh you down. The flashbang, the light from it, it's like the pendant stare that the Ghost Rider has. It just makes you see all of your sins, and you feel real bad for being so shitty. Okay, we can't go through that middle office because there should be a zombie in there now. They should have declared that there's a zombie in there now. And they'd be right. The guy in the safe room in here is going to wake up as well. Not that I'm too worried about that. Yeah, I was thinking about how in the B scenario, this doesn't shut behind you. It's getting my A's and B's mixed up. My P's and Q's, son. Vice Principal Lamar Bone tried to warn me. Yeah, ain't you fucking birdie, boys. Oh. 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 Alright, give me just a moment to run in here and grab this. Okay, he can't hit me in the frozen time. What was this? 9:15:7. Ah, Jesus, we fucked up. He's gonna get us because we fucked up. 9:15:7. There are 3 very interesting Final Fantasies for different reasons. I don't think I need to go into it. I think we've had enough of my Final Fantasy nonsense. You're like, never, Uncle Tenfei, never have words been uttered that can't possibly use to form a sentence. Ned and Marge, together at last, on the rookie's desk as he goes the wrong direction on each letter. Uh-huh. Woohoo, just what I needed. Hey, Fat Chubbs, I'm sorry I ignored you, okay? Tell you what. Just for you, because you earned that shit by being a beloved recurring character. You get a Magnum bullet. And once you stop swerving... Oh. He earned it. Well, look at who's crawling around like he's people. Like he's people. I'm pretty sure he's not dead, but I'm just going to ignore him for now. Nothing bad's ever happened from ignoring a zombie. Hey! Good friends in here. You crowd were hiding from me. Oh, hey. Fat Chubbs, were you raised in a barn, man? Lift that door wide open. I ain't paying to cool the whole RPD. Son, they got their own custom air conditioner in here, probably. Baldhead Fred's going to cause me problems, I can tell. I can tell. And now he won't. It's my favorite thing about him. Okay. Things are finally coming up, Kennedy. We're going to have every one of these by the time you get down there, son. And it's going to be a good thing. Let's stop for just a moment and appreciate cold drinks. If we'd have gone in here, that's when he would have animated, by the way. What's our good friend? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just what I thought. Listen to that ominous locker room music. Okay. Okay. Now, what is Window Man doing? The Window Man's going to find us if we don't hide correctly. That's a game I need to play for the channel. Y'all ever seen that horror game about the Window Man where you play as an unnecessarily thick rabbit mother trying to protect her child from the creepy man in the window that's coming to get them? It's a real thing. Do I need to go back over there? Oh, I have the handle for the showers, so I do. So I do. You're going to keep bothering me unless I do something about it, so I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to splurge. Hey, was that a miracle crit headshot? You gotta love to see them. I hear you, bitch. She upstairs. Not for long, though. She downstairs. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Oh. 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 Oh, God, I missed. Oh, that one miss adjusted the difficulty factor. Look at her doing an oars bow, son. You ain't never reclaiming your honor. Not even Sudoku could get your honor back to you. All right. I'm glad things are coming along. We need you. Go check as many things upstairs. Now, we shouldn't encounter a single enemy. I'll take my trusty Magnum with me just in case. But we shouldn't encounter any obstacles as long as we don't go around the corner of the STARS office or grab the battery off of Wesker's desk, or, you know, whatever's become of the battery, then Mr. X shouldn't activate his Bankai. His spiritual pressure, son, we can't handle it. We'll have to turn into hollow Leon Kennedy just to stand a chance. I heard him fall over like peeling potatoes. Mac 11s. Putting out a request for a Mac 11. Any brother named Kevin with a Mac 11. You know, I never noticed a little bouquet. Yeah, Mr. X is standing around there trying to jump scare us for his TikTok compilation. We won't fall for it. Made in heaven. Hey. The heart key. I don't normally get that in the Leon scenario. Leon is spoiled. He doesn't know what to do. It's like somehow ending up in the girls' locker room. Everything's so strange and foreign. Okay. The small gear, Colonel. The small gear was in the STARS office. The player must be using a randomizer snake. Oh, the large gear. Colonel, I'm spoiled rotten. I don't hear any waffle stomping, and that's the best thing you can hear. That's the best thing you can hear. No waffle stomping is good waffle stomping, I like to say. That'd make a nice needle point. Right next to your Bless This Mess needle point that has a Fusoya from Final Fantasy IV stitched into it, or whatever you call the verb for needle pointing. Needle pointed into. Okay. Well, now that we have this key, we can do something real interesting. We can go check the records room that normally spawns Mr. X to immediately come after you because the lever is in there. Claire gets to access it from the safer heart key side. Leon's got to go down the scary hallway to use the club key when he goes clubbing. Oh, why must I be daunted? If every one of them had been a yellow gunpowder, there would have been no end to how spoiled we were, son. Absolutely rotten. Wouldn't even approach how spoiled we are. You know what? I'm so spoiled. I'm going to go back in here and grab that VHS Betamax tape or whatever I was scoffing at. This high 8 track. This N-Gage cartridge. Captain Picard's shamefully favorite handheld console. Okay, the library. I've got more than enough ordnance to kill anything that moves, and in this case, anything includes that hateful woman in the library that nobody likes. that nobody likes. Definitely got heals for days. Now, without the jack handle, I can't actually go over to where you could use those. And even if I could, I'm pretty sure it would crash the game. I believe we've learned that in the past to protect the future. Should we use up the rest of our Matilda on that lady? Would it be so satisfying for her to meet Lightning Hawk Justice? Lightning Hawk Justice. I'm doing it because Lightning Hawk Justice is so fun to say. It's fun to yell pretty much anything with the word justice afterwards. It's one of those life lessons I've picked up being the Tenfei. So the whole time I was teaching you crowd, you all were teaching me. I'm like Jack Black in School of Rock. A movie I saw in theaters back in the day with my good friend Tommy. What a time to have been alive. It got real quiet when I got real nostalgic. Once again, we ain't got to worry about this guy till we have the detonator. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Have ducks ever been placed in such a barrel? I don't know if I've ever walked over here. Maybe once, the first time I played the game. Like I was searching for an item in a Final Fantasy NPC's house that belonged to me. The hero. The hero! I'm gonna leave him be. As long as you don't fall down that hole or use the ladder or, you know, approach him directly. The ass eater should never engage in any activity other than anal consumption. Anal consumption, what's your function? I don't know if it has a true function, but if it's with somebody you truly love, it could probably be a nice bonding experience. You could say you're definitely intimate with somebody if you've dined on that particular section of their anatomy. That's me if I was like a marriage counselor. I'm like, have you tried eating ass? Ah, the lion, the witch, and the medallion. He was hanging out here wondering where his good friend the unicorn went. Okay, in the bearded bee scenario, it's them children of the corns judge the worm competition. That's a snake. Snake. 3 ink ribbons, my God. Leon's elbow, my God. Okay, let's see. Before we go downstairs and deal with Billy B, we need to check the item on Wesker's desk. Is there anything else we haven't picked up that we can? We should probably clear out the main hall now that we've got bullet shooting guns. Okay, there's Marvin. Marvin, I respect you enough to kill you with a Magnum bullet. I mean, we're going to stand on this cool little archway to do it. Because you deserve it in front of the cool lion. Maybe you'll get to go to cool lion heaven, son. Oh. It's another establishment in the Ishizoku Reviewers town, son. It's near Rat Heaven. Sometimes they do a crossover night. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a bunch of Clayron girls and a bunch of Anthro lionesses, son. I ain't picky. In fact, I recently learned a way to become more intimate with ladies like that. That I discussed in the library. Ah, the good times, son. Whenever you unsubscribe from Tenfei, leave the exact timestamp that caused it, son. I would genuinely find that data interesting. You know, I never noticed these 2 rolling chairs right there. You'd be killed sitting in that thing. You know, you'd forget about it. All right, this isn't going to shut behind us. We're not quite ready to fight Billy B, considering I have no knives. If I don't get a single knife, I'm going to use the infinite knife to fight Billy B. It's still difficult. It's still difficult. Hey, look who's down here to hurt my heart. Now that I've wasted ammo. I didn't really waste it. It took out a zombie I needed to take out, son. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Oh, yeah. We could use that on Basement Billy. I forgot. Basement Blight Billy, he's known as. Yeah, is that enough of these? Never have I wanted yellow gunpowder so bad. I wish I had George from Outbreak here. I'm sure he could convert those white gunpowders into yellow ones. It's a joke that you'd have to be familiar enough with George from Outbreak to understand. I mean, I've talked about his ability to transform herbs into various medicines. So if you're a longtime 10F viewer, you already know about George Hamilton from Resident Evil Outbreak. Not a very played character. It's not very often you'd want to play as George. His special move is like a charged up tackle. Now in File 2, he gets a capsule shooter that can fire antiviral pills and take out zombies and also heal teammates. And that's a good thing. Is that really all that was down here? Well, I guess all that's left is to make a mad dash to the STAR's office, grab that battery, get around Mr. X, and then come down here and humble Billy B with some Billy B battling. By the book, Billy B battling, son. The Chief of 10F won't know what hit him. Name one infraction I've made in this episode that you think the Chief of 10F will write me up for. Although I will have to put several dollars in the mentioned rat lady's jar that he uses to fund all of our pizza parties. They're very lavish, by the way. He gets the good, expensive pizza because he ain't running out of funds anytime soon. Okay. The mad dash to the key. Yeah, this is the way we'll go. Now, remember, this guy's definitely not dead yet. Yeah. You see, I could tell he wiggled a little bit. Yeah, just enough hate in his heart to just slightly wiggle. Ever so slightly, too. He's like Sid Kagano, the Eminence in Shadow, dodging an attack, son. He intentionally does the smallest movement possible. He just cracks his neck, son. That purple-haired sword lady is the only one that saw it. You really do need to watch Eminence Shadow. I'm not just hyping it up, son. If you appreciate it for what it is, it's a good anime. It's a good anime. Wow, Wesker, thanks for hiding the best item ever. The best item ever. Okay, we do want to unlock this door over here for when we get back later with the diamond key. Mr. X? Are you not familiar with the beast area? You're supposed to be standing here? Maybe the game state has become so corrupted, son. The timeline. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are going to have to show up and beat the dog shit out of each other for 2 hours, son, to fix this randomized timeline. Oh no, I don't have the detonator. That's probably why. That's probably why. That's the lie we'll tell ourselves, if nothing else. I think it's finally time to take on Billy B. Now, the thing is... Let's see. Let's make sure. Go over my key items one more time. We can't use this because we can't get to Brian Irons' office yet till we get back because we need the crank. I need the jewel box to use that. Yeah. Okay. The problem with fighting Billy B with the infinite knife is if you lose it, you're fucked. So we're going to have to not lose it. Which means we need all of our grenades that we saved. How many grenades did I save? Where are my one-hand grenade? Oh, Jesus. This might be a rougher Billy B battle than I was expecting. We just can't let him grab us then. We're going to have to be more careful with letting him grab us. Normally, I don't mind Billy getting a little handsy because I've got other items I can switch to. Tell you what, let's go down there. We've got plenty of heals, so it won't matter if we take too much damage. The problem is the ordnance we're going to use. I guess we're going to have to just bring everything, or at least damn near everything. I don't know if I want to use this on him. I don't know if I'm ready for that level of commitment yet. There's some semblance of reason to my madness of my inventory. Well, we are going to save, so if we fuck up too bad, we can try again. Natsuki Subaru understands. He understands all too well. I'm tempted to make a tank item, but We'll just do that. I'm bringing the Magnum for moral support. But if it gets too down to the wire, we could always hit him with our best shot, which is the single Magnum bullet. Single Magnum bullet. Waiting to be fired. Going to destroy Billy B. And then we can retire. Yeah. Now that we've entreated the bullet to a nice song. To a nice song. We can go from there.
What the?
Yeah, I don't know, Leon. What could it possibly be? What could it possibly Billy be? Running at us right now. Oh, I pressed the menu button for some reason. For some reason. Taking me a pre-boss fight drink of water. Hey, Billy B.
Work on this thing.
I'm cutting you and 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 cutting you good.
Gotta take it down.
I know you hate it, and I love that you hate it, Billy. I love that you hate it. Okay, we gotta run around and have some antics with old Billy today. Alright, try and hit me. Okay, he tried to grab me and it whiffed, and that's good, because I can cut him some. He's throwing a shit fit, and I can keep cutting. I can keep on cutting, boys. I can really make the cut today, Billy B. Okay, he didn't grab me, and that's good. That's good. Okay, he's about to grab me, I think. Our one combo breaker hand grenade will get him off our ass for a second, for at least a second. Then we can keep on cutting. You're not allowed to grab me twice. I'm just going to let him hurt me. I'm just going to let him hurt me, man. What is love, Billy? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Tank and spank, baby. Tank and spank. Tank and spank, Billy. Look at that big old eyeball asking me to slice it. Asking me to slice it. If you didn't want your big eyeball sliced like that, Billy, you shouldn't have had it on your elbow like that. You shouldn't have had it on your elbow like that. See you next autumn, jackass.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, it's the viewer at home. They're also liking and subscribing and leaving a nice comment. And best of all, they're having a genuine good time. Oh, hey there. Look at you. Why am I not allowed to examine you? Okay, there we go. Ooh. I guess I'll have me a red dot sight on my laser hawk. Thanks for asking. Now, I don't think it looks as cool with that on there, but it is very useful to have that dot, because wherever you put that dot, she'll shoot. So, if you have the slightest amount of hand-eye coordination, you can actually land your hits. Like, oh, so it doesn't really help you at all, does it, Uncle Tiffy? Touche. Et tu, Viewer Coon? Notice how as soon as I brought you up, Viewer Coon, I found a huge tool. Just saying. There's an analogy there. For the way you've been talking to me. Here. I'll give you some green, or excuse me, blue denim fan service. All right, we're going to go store everything and then finish looting the steam room. I guess you could call that. What the hell is the point of this room? Diegetically. Imagine if your job was to sit here in that awful chair. You're going to have, like, terrible ass and back problems. See if I had enough to grab whatever's in here. Hey! Neat. Say you kids enjoying the randomizer. I'm having a good time. I'm glad this worked. I'm glad we found the items we found. Even the banter might not make me cringe too terribly when I'm editing it. And that's saying something for a Tidfay video. Oh, I got the saves, Jerry. I got the saves. Oh, my goodness. We can finally use those cute little Magnum bullets. God bless them. The lady Magnum bullets, son. Needle cartridges. A spark shot would be nice. Oh, why these white gunpowders? Oh, is that regular Magnum bullets? Talk about spoiled. If we find the Mac 11 or the grenade launcher, I'm just going to start cranking out SMG bullets / acid rounds, respectively. We know that fighting Billy there at the end of the game in the octagon, that he hates acid rounds. He also hates Metal Gear Acid for some reason. It's a game that I own. I think I own both of them for the PSP. I've never once played them. I've never once played them. They go in the long list of games I own that I've never once played. Okay, where are you at? Little Magnum bullets. Adorable as you are. As adorable as you are. Okay. Yeah. Are there any zombies we need to kill in this section? There's the dogs. These will be useful for the dogs. Somewhat, I suppose. Let's see. Let's do a couple of things beforehand. Trying to think what those could be. Guess just go up there and see Ada. Oh, we need that cool handgun. We can't let her see us with that little revolver, son. It'd be embarrassing.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
Lady. I used to always take that guy out preemptively, but I've learned that if you have a flashbang when you're escaping from here, it blinds him too. I hope I find a flashbang when I go to escape from here. Hey, Ben Botticelli. Everyone cares. Everyone cares. I promise. I promise. Mortal wounds on blast, son. All right. Let's do a couple of things. Then we'll go store our items, and then we'll trigger the escape sequence from the dogs. Because there are going to be 3 of them out here after we do that. What you got for me today, Garcon? Aha. Not what I wanted, but still nice to be able to abuse saves. Nice to be able to save, scum. Now, since we don't have the diamond key, this crowd won't wake up just yet. They won't wake up to justice. Just enjoying that classic Resident Evil 2 basement ambience. The basement's not really that involved in the original RE2 when you think about it, for how much they hype it up. Alright, here is my plan regarding these dogs. Do I really want to use these bullets on these dogs? Nah, because each of those could destroy a zombie. And that would be a really good thing. I'm trying to think of how many item spaces we're going to need. Now, they won't bust out until we've turned the power on. Oh, I should have brought the damn crank. Then I could have opened that shutter. For when I come back, I won't have to drag the crank with me. I'm not planning real good. That man could potentially bother us, depending on how we go about this escape. Felt like being polite this time. I like how he doesn't become relieved of rigor mortis until you're completely done. I'm gonna leave you out. I ain't messing with that guy just yet. Okay. I think I know what we're doing. Actually, you know what? Just so we ain't got to deal with it later. I can't remember if he automatically wakes up when you turn the power back on or not, so I'm just not going to risk it. Yeah, you cried real scary in there. Just oh so scary. I got enough ink ribbons I'm going to save before whatever half-assed cobbled together plan I'm trying to execute right now goes wrong. That's why you can't give somebody like me too many ink ribbons, son. I get experimental. I start getting ninth dimensional galaxy brain, son. 5D chess. David Xanatos himself can't keep up with me. I'm cranking out the high-level nonsense at such a rate. Okay, we're gonna need something to deal with them dogs. Okay, well, first of all, we're gonna need you because I'm bad at not using things in the wrong spot. Or not remembering to take things when I could. Alright, Waltz and Matilda. Bring you. This be the perfect time to have that damn SMG, son, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Trying to decide if I want to bring the full stock on the Matilda. That'll be nice for shooting the dogs that rush us. But we only got 12 shots in this damn thing. He thought to himself. How many items are we grabbing? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the key, the spade, a diamond key makes 5. So I think this will work. Famous last words. Man, it's like the, what are you going to do? Stab me. Attribute it to man stabbed. It's like, what could possibly go wrong? And it's attributed to man that ruined everything. It's like that time Homer ruined everything riding that donkey at a party. All right. I think we're good now. I think we know what we're doing. This will be our first time using a proper B scenario handgun. Be proud. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I can do this.
Oh. 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 Chaka, 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 chaka. Oh. 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 Just that easy. And I tapped the microphone with my pinky when I was scratching my upper lip, in case it made a noise. It's like when you're listening to something with your headphones and they insert a hyper-realistic knocking sound, son. Like a door knocking sound. That shit always gets me. Oh. Look who's the most vanilla green herb in the game. Regular Magnum bullets for my regular Magnum? How did you know? Okay, that's really good that we found those there. But I traded my Lightning Hawk for this reinforced SLR revolver frame. But I traded all my little lady Magnum bullets for this extended Lightning Hawk barrel, son. Gift of the mad guy. That's actually a good joke, I'd like to believe. I'd like to believe in myself and the heart of that terrible joke. Hey, Rover Cleveland, how you doing, son? Why don't you get stuck in a bathtub? Not even the correct president. Okay. And then there's this asshole. He's about to catch rapid fire justice. Rapid fire justice! Oh yeah, no dog can handle it, son. Alright, don't have to worry about you. We could try to be a cool guy here and not have this guy animate, but if he does, it doesn't matter because we're never coming back. Salt the earth with this place. The tip of my shoe. Ooh, I think he's going to get up. Oh. Wow, our faith, our belief. George Michael. All right, 6 more bullets for this bad boy right here. Rapid fire justice strikes again. Just like the overachiever bandit. Oh no, what's happening? The game froze. The game froze. What happened? All right. Let's try that again. Since the game decided to freeze in that hallway for some reason. I don't think there's anything we could have done different or should have done different, right? I think everything worked out just right, which is probably why it's going to mess up this time, and I'm going to be real sad. I'm going to be real sad when it messes up this time. Okay. I wonder what caused it to freeze. I've never had it. I've had, like, triggering events before the event flag should have been triggered. Crashed the game before, but that was just a straight up freeze. That was like the game itself. It didn't even have the excuse of the randomizer. Oh, I forgot I got to do this again. Chaka, chaka, chaka. Okay. Glad we're on the same page. If we knew that guy in the morgue was useless, I wouldn't go do that again. But we know he has the rarest of all treats, son, the yellow gunpowder. The elusive yellow gunpowder. Oh. Well, maybe it's good that that happened. Because this is something we definitely need. What the hell? Is the randomizer randomly, like, breaking on certain items? Whenever I find a vanilla item now, I've got to be worried. I've got to be worried. Let's hope we can finish this damn thing. What the hell? Alright. I'm having such a good time that even if I keep playing and something happens and we can't finish the randomizer, I would still upload this. Because I don't know about you kids, but this is some world-class 10 fade nonsense we've been dealt today by my brain mind. Even I can't predict the form of my 10 fade madness before I start recording. Although it does tend to follow certain trends, we'll say. We'll say. Yeah, Rover Cleveland yet again. You're more like the William Harrison of dogs anyway. Okay. I think Rapid Fire Justice could make another appearance. Just this once. Just this once. Huh, still didn't wake up. I still got that touch. Just like the opening of the Transformers movie. Is that when that song plays? I've never actually watched that whole movie. And of course I'm talking about the animated one. Where they GTFO Optimus Prime. Okay, I'm scared to go around this corner now. Maybe nothing bad will happen. Maybe nothing bad will happen. Okay, good. Now remember, if we find the diamond key, there's things in there that we need. That we need, a want, a gotta have. You know, we found a fuse earlier, didn't we? There's no more fuse doors to open, though. I've confused myself. Yeah, we're just going to hope that everything's okay. That's the 10th experience of today. Okay, what's our current loadout going to be? What are we engaging in right now? I would like to bring my emotional support Magnum with me. That would be nice. The game's going to keep crashing. I'm going to have to save even more often. Save even more often. Yeah, just what we needed. They both hold 7. Lucky 7's Magnum, son. Lucky 7. I'm trying to organize this shit better. Like having you on my bottom button so I can just smash it when I need to. A little revolver ocelot action, boys. If I could dual wield these things, you'd be in trouble. Of course, I would too, because if I had this in one hand, it'd probably blow my wrist backwards. And the other one, at least I could hold it gangster style. Gangster style. At least I can hold it gangster style. Okay, now that we've done the gangster style in treatment. Let's continue exploring the Raccoon Police Department. I need to go ahead and bring that key with me. This will give us access to Brian Irons' office, though, which gives us a nice additional save room and item box. And it continues to be a good thing. Oh my god, I forgot about you, crowd! I genuinely forgot about that crowd. Man, that crowd fucking fight too much. I don't have any kind of grenades for them, do I? This could be a chance for the flamethrower to shine yet again. Yet again. I'd make grenades, but I'd have to use one of my precious yellow gunpowders, and I won't do it. I refuse to compromise my Magnum integrity. Okay, I got startled that last time. Also, I really don't need you crowd breaking in the windows right now. Just put the dot on their head, and then that boy will be truly dead. Alright, we got this damn Magnum. We ought to be using it. We ought to be using it. Yeah, get mad. I promise you no one cares. Okay, good. Nobody's in the hall. SpongeBob isn't got to be handing out tickets left and right, son. Left and right handing out them tickets. In the halls. We can actually check the interrogation rooms or whatever downstairs because we have the heart key. Alright, now as long as we don't go out there and drop down the breakable ladder, Mr. X shouldn't bother us. I'm just going to keep key items because I always get scared that somehow we'll need it again. No free bullets. Tiger. My God, they won't stop with this SMG pressuring, son. I want to live my own Magnum life, son. I know you've got a plan, an SMG plan laid out for me. But I want to make it on my own. Can we use the secret elevator? Probably not, because you've got to pull that lever downstairs to activate it, yeah. Now, if we get the diamond key, we should be able to open that door, right? Or does that door only open when Brian irons it? I'm talking about the one downstairs in the garage. The downstairs door, we call it. Taking a lot of restraint not to turn that into a Bernie Mac reference, son. So I hope you kids appreciate it. Now, there's a bunch of crowd up here just bothering everybody. I don't want to use up all my Magnum bullets on them. There's also the guy downstairs. He's going to bust in the window. Of that, I can all but guarantee. Unless we happen to find another board Where are we going to find one of them on a Sunday afternoon? Hey, this makes our Magnum the big Magnum. Have we ever been so spoiled with Magnum acquisition? If we just had the ordnance to go with it. Not going to fall down there. Hey, what do you say? All right, I'm not quite ready to deal with that crowd in that room just yet. Baldhead Fred's in there. Or at least one of his aspects. Now, the only problem with this cool long barrel is when you're fighting regular zombies and stuff, it just makes the thing take up more room. So, we don't really need it right this second. I know it feels blasphemous. If we had, like, another hit pouch, maybe I could splurge. Yeah. Boy. That should be the last door for that key. No, there's the one to activate Brian Irons' elevator. I completely forgot about. Now, there shouldn't be a liquor in here in Leon's scenario. Claire knows more about liquors, even though we barely know her at this point. Okay, we're going to activate some cool lockers. Okay. As always, we're getting more and more options, and it's getting gooder and gooder. The gooder the options, the sweeter the choice, as they say. You're like, I don't know who said that to you, Uncle Tenfei, but please stop listening to them. But they always know so much. Where do you think I got once bitten, twice shy from, son? Okay. We're gonna go place that. Probably place it in number 2 so we can open more lockers. I'm always worried that, like, progress is going to be locked behind using that in the wrong spot, but I assume the logic of the randomizer has something in there to prevent that. Some kind of made-up nonsense to prevent that. Yeah, I'd rather do that before we have Mr. X checking this. Now, remember, there's going to be a liquor in the hallway. You're like, hell yeah, I'm going to liquor in the hallway. That's how I show I care. Now remember, Blarvin yet lives. Blarvin yet lives. Oh, and now he doesn't. We're going to be running through here enough that it's worth the Magnum bullet. I'm sure Henry is having a fit. He's like, Margaret, I've never thought. As soon as he saw me get that Magnum as my second randomized item, he knew it was all over. He's like, I ain't going to make it through this one, Mark. He's finally going to give me that fatal ulcer. Margaret tried to get him started on some Prilosec, but he keeps saying that he might need it later. So he never takes any. Yeah, I'm sure I smell real good. I'm sure you just want to lick me up with my musky boy smell. You're like, in fact, you add another phrase to the band list. Wait, why did I think 206 was one? Because I'm a crazy person, probably. Probably. Well, it's nice to have heals. It's hip to be healed, I guess. Is there anything else we can do before Mr. X? No, because we don't have the hand in the book for the staff. We don't have the Stars badge or the Wesker's Hiding Places film. I don't have the other key for that. We don't have the detonator or the handle. The handle's probably down there in the Mr. X region, as it's known. The asshole region. Speaking of the asshole region, here comes that long-tongued motherfucker. Filling our lives with misery and woe. Well, you camp at the spawn, buddy? The only way you can get your KD ratio up? Shameful is what it is. Ho, ho, ho! Yeah, he's mad. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. Alright, we're just gonna have to go deal with Mr. X now. Unfortunately. Dealing with Mr. X is eating vegetables, son, in real time. Real-time vegetable consumption is off the chart. Luckily, we got this cool Magnum, son. That's like sneaking a fun-sized Kit Kat to the dinner table to get you through the broccoli and the peas. Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys up in that room. I guess we should do something about them. Oh, the heart key opens the door up there as well. I just remembered. My brain mind kicked in and I remembered. How do we want to deal with those guys? Because we're potentially going to be running through that room again. Are they Magnum worthy? Do we need a Lane Bennis here to decide whether they're Magnum worthy? Alright, nice and slow. This guy likes to creep around the corner like he's in a damn analog horror or some shit. Like he lives in Mandela County. Okay, speaking of analog horror, what the hell, man? Did he vanish? It's the first time he's ever not been there. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just ignore you, crowd, and nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen. Oh, there's nothing in here for Leon when he's not supposed to be here. You should not be here. You should not be about. You should not be here when Claire Redfield is out. Genuinely worried where that other zombie is. Once again, I'm experiencing such a strange emotion in a Resident Evil game, and I believe it's fear. I haven't felt it in so long. Well, look, the first non-infinite knife we've come across. Oh, I gotta check these shotgun shells. I was so worried earlier that I forgot to. It's a good thing I remembered. Jesus. You're like, it is a good thing you remembered Jesus, Uncle Tenface. Speaking of recording on a Sunday afternoon. Should we do a pre-X save? I am worried, and we have achieved a lot. At least I'd like to believe we have. We have inside my heart. Let us do just that. Yeah, if every one of them white gunpowders we've found has been a yellow one, damn, wouldn't we be spoiled? I did get everything down there, didn't I? Yeah, okay. 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 Little Nest quote for you Smash Bros fans. Also, I think he's in some game called Earthbound you might have heard of. Earthbound should have a sticker on it that says featuring Ness from the popular Smash Brothers series. Oh. Claire's little laser sight handgun. That's cool. I mean, I've got this fuck off Magnum with a laser sight, but it's nice to have options. I just can't stop. The hits don't stop. The weapon parts start coming and they don't stop coming. Looking down the stairs and I hear that bitch running. You ruined my Smash Mouth reference by not being here. Oh, I forgot. This is Leon and they bust out of that door. Never mind. If this had been a Claire scenario, my Smash Mouth reference would remain intact along with my integrity. All right, I'm going to empty this Claire Redfield special. This RE21 callback handgun. Oh. 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 Are you dead? I'm gonna give you one cooter shot. Yep, circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you've had your cooter shot. Now you ain't gonna earn a Magnum bullet.
What the fuck?
There we go. Are you dead? Oh, I think, what you doing? Pull out a damn hanger. I thought I had a knife. I thought I had a knife. I knew it! Alright, I'm gonna trust you just this once. Don't waste it. Once again, flip the lever that decides how Zolo's name in One Piece is currently translated. Thought your kids might get that one a little better than the Krillin reference I used to do. Somebody loses. That's passive aggression right there, boys. And that's the biggest tool of all. Look at these cool books you could sit out here and read. I thought they said they killed Ham. I was about to make the best 3 Hams reference. Okay, we need to get to the library a whole bunch and accomplish a lot of things. There's going to be 2 zombies up there bothering us. We should be good if we just take the Magnum and believe in the heart of said Magnum. Oh yeah, don't forget we got this little thing. That'll be our backup Magnum. That's the fart of the Magnum we'll also believe in. James Rolfe approves. Alright, Mr. X is going to start bothering us now. But we've taken care of enough things that they shouldn't be a huge problem. Well, not necessarily. I forgot there's some liquors in the hallways. Even you are too tired to bust out another liquor in the hallway reference. Although I wouldn't disapprove. If you care about her enough, you can lick her in the hallway, son. Let everybody watch. It's another one of my pro tips, son. Another one of my marriage counseling pro tips. Hey, gorgeous. Nice hat. Did Billy B get that hat for you? I guess Billy B doesn't really have anything to do with him. Alright, what path are we going to take? We're going to take the upstairs path. See, this is why we took care of Marvin, Blarvin, and that lady, who I don't bother giving a name to. She's just the hallway lady, son. Probably related in some way to the library bunch lady. If you're one of those Tenfei historians. Did you follow me, Mr. X? You gonna teleport, Mr. X? Okay. Don't mind me, buddy. You just keep on eating. Don't stop. Ass eating. That's all I've got. Sorry. I'm not a big fan of that one. That particular Journey song. I've always been more of a Separate Ways guy. Is it called Don't Stop Believin'? Because I'd ironically believe that, and I wouldn't stop. Mr. X been real quiet since I've been solving puzzles. Alright, let's see if we can't use up the little Magnum that could. The little Magnum that could get a headshot. Oh! No. Alright, it could if I aimed it correctly. Mr. X heard that, and he'll remember that. He'll remember that. Right in the mouth, bald head Fred. Where do you think we'll find the shotgun? The super tyrant will have it shoved up his ass. Alright, make sure we do this room in the correct order. Put the big crank here, or the big cog. Oh, it's a large gear. Colonel, it's like this guy doesn't know the item names. That's Tin-Face, Snake. He plays video games for the internet, but he don't really know nothing. He don't really know nothing. Sorry, I needed some water while I was being chastised by Otacon. I want to grab this item up here just in case using that gear first makes it ungrabbable for some reason. That would be really sad. Okay, the tentacle dildo trophy. I hear you. I ain't laughing, but I hear you. You're not going to do anything, Gear. Not until I place the small gear. Not till I place the small gear. I hear you out there waffle stomping around. Nobody's impressed, Mr. X, that you can throw a big fit. Nobody. Feels bad for you. I keep pointing it out.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
Oh, Leon. The only thing better would have been if you'd have just said, well, that just happened. Well, that knife just happened. Alright, this should be a non-randomized Aegis connector cube box. And it is. Yeah, if we hadn't have crashed the game, if we hadn't gotten that miracle crash that got us our other conductor cube, we'd been in a scrape, because I'd have run around and searched everything and then gotten sad and then checked the spoiler log and then gotten mad. You're like, wow, that sounds like an even better playthrough than what we got, Uncle Tenfei. We've been cheated. Now, remember, this crowd is still in here. So we can't just run through here willy-nilly like we're having a good time. Anybody? Okay, there you are. Alright, it's time to gear up for the Great Escape. Not to be confused with the Grape Escape, which is a board game, quote-unquote, that I had as a kid. I remember the commercial getting me real hyped. But I think I just like that Italian song that it's based on. Alright, what are we gonna do before we leave this place? Honestly, the only thing we really need is the flashbang grenade to get us through. We just need the flashbang justice of our culture. We might get grabbed by dogs on the way. So I'll bring a first aid spray so you kids don't worry. Or fret. And that should do us for now. I guess the rest of this RPD stuff we're not going to find till the sewers. When we come back. When we come back. I hear him. Yeah, that's waffle stomping. Classic by the book. He must be nearby. Him upstairs. Oh no, are you gonna get me? Oh, I forgot there are zombies in the hallway down here that we've got to remember. So maybe I won't fuck this up. Maybe I won't fuck this up. I could take my time, but I antagonized Mr. X before I remembered that there's going to be at least one zombie down here. That's why we brought our Magnum. Our good friend, Mr. Magnum. Our good friend, Mr. Magnum, says, you ain't gonna bother us today. You crowd ain't gonna bother us today. Never speak to me or my Magnum son ever again, you crowd. Now, there's going to be dogs out here, and we're just going to ignore them. Just think about cold drinks, and we'll make it through. Cold drinks, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I think about you? Cold drinks, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Cold drinks! I'm serpentining, baby, I'm serpentining, and no one can touch me. Easiest garage pass through in the whole game, son. All right, we probably should flip that and flip that and flip that. You're probably going to want to flip that around. Probably connect these right about here. Let's see, where's the problem? Where's the problem? You need to go more like this. You know, I used to have this memorized, if you can believe it. They're like, that's a funny fucking joke, Uncle Tenfei. Tell me another one. Tell me another one, Uncle Tenfei. I think it's because I had that one thing incorrect that ruined everything. I think that's when I ruined everything that one time. Wow, I really am rusty at this shit. Man, I can't believe this. This is embarrassing. This is genuinely embarrassing. There we go. Just that easy. All right, Ben Botticelli, what you got for me today? And your secret toilet stash. Oh, now I'm worried. Now I'm worried because that was vanilla. You were making vanilla first aid spray in your prison toilet, son. You keep that to yourself. Did a game crash again? It did. All right, well, let's do the Great Escape again. Again. Maybe we can perform the dog dodging miracle again. Now, if we don't have Mr. X hung on us, this is an excuse to use a different gun to get past that guy in the hallway. Although it sounds like he's right outside and that he's right smart mad. What if he was standing in that window when I panned the camera around and he just busted his arm through and grabbed Leon? I believe I would have shit my entire skeleton out of my body. Okay, I think he's going upstairs. Or downstairs. Or he could be walking down the hall. Let's just be calm about this. Okay, he's definitely somewhere out there. I think we can run now. SpongeBob isn't here to stop us from running in the halls. I think he might be right over there. Fine with me. Now, with where this zombie was standing last time, I panicked, but we might be able to just run past him. Yeah. But not as cool as last time, unfortunately. Now, something I thought about is if that first aid spray in Ben Botticelli's cell isn't vanilla this time, then it seems to be that when the randomizer stops randomizing, it means the game's about to crash. Ben Powell doing everything he can to help us in these trying times. Cold drinks, guide me. Gaia, the cold drink. Gaia, the last cold Pepsi. Get me through these trying times. Get me through these trying times. I'm wibbling, I'm wobbling. Oh, Lord Jesus, get me through this door. We did it. And I'm sure you kids at home weren't worried. Oh God, I got to solve the Dr. Q puzzle again. What a mess. Get my cool Magnum back out in case Ada shows up. Okay, so these ones are really obvious. There you go. Just that easy. All right, moment of truth. Yeah, okay. Well, it's a less gooder healing item, but... yeah, I guess something in the code or the way the game is executing it gets mad.
What are they after?
Hey, Mr. X, where's your hat? He swung and he missed. And if you're worried about this crowd in the halls, then you just need to believe in flashbang justice. And that lady tanked that shit. And there he sits. Perfect ending of that cutscene. Right, Ada? Are you going to pat me on the head and tell me I did a good job, Ada? Because I'll support that. Look at you in your classic attire. With no trench coat. Huh, that's odd. She doesn't have a trench coat. I wonder if it's because I picked alternate Leon. Oh well, it's just one of the mysteries of life. A slightly different theme song to Final Fantasy IX, Mysteries of Life.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Imagine that.
What exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess.
Imagine being let down by somebody named Ben. That's never once happened. That's never once happened. You can always count on them.
Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you're a cool rogue that can pick locks. I'm just saying, the graphics seem glitchier. I did turn some settings down just to hopefully make things not crash as much. It is. I wish they had a real shotgun in here. Oh, why? It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Here's Jill's bonus letter. She's like, don't worry. If they make a terrible remake of RE3, I'll be right here. Man, I am not happy with the number of white gunpowders. I'm not. In fact, you might even say I'm a tad bit miffed.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Bergman. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Jesus! That an earthquake? What the hell?
Figured I'd let Ada and Leon yell at each other as they ran through the sewers without me interrupting. Just this once. Just this once. We're gonna need this for the gator. See you later, gator. That's totally what I'm gonna say.
Again? No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
I like how she's saying all this while I'm 100 miles ahead of her. I just can't hear her voice.
Holy shit!
After a while, crocodile. Son, you kids weren't expecting that. Caught you off guard. Oh no. Now that's probably not randomized.
You overgrown son of a bitch.
Sorry, Leon. That's probably not randomized because that's supposed to be your one way to deal with him if you somehow didn't bring a single bullet. A lot of garbage in the sewers. Who knew? Who knew?
Leon, up here.
What the hell was...
Just get up here. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
All right, if I'm going to be chastising Ada in the elevator, I need my big handgun so she'll respect me. She's going to walk around the corner and see this thing in my hand and damn near faint. Damn near faint, or it might be the smell of me. I have been wallowing around in poo water. Like a
So let me
hero.
get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
Yeah, almost as dangerous as that lip syncing. My God. Also, I like how the moment they mention Annette, she's immediately on the other side of this door.
Definitely William's handiwork. You can run, Annette, but you can't hide.
It's time for Ada Wong Adventures.
It's secret weapon time.
Oh, do I have to turn you on first? Ada can't get nothing accomplished until we turn it on.
Candy from a baby.
I haven't shot one leg off a zombie this playthrough, I just realized. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had him tank every single bullet to his leg. That's fun. That's fun. Maybe he won't grab me. Luckily, this is the randomizer, so we might have something to deal with that. We might have something to deal with that. You gonna follow me, buddy? You ever seen End of Evangelion, buddy? Yeah, he's all burned up. Joel Haver would have... Not Joel Haver. I said the Joel Haver earlier, didn't I? I meant Matt. From, Rooster Teeth. Rest in peace. Although Joel Haver could probably make a humorous little skit about it. Right, lady? All burned up. Oh, I wish I could take this gunpowder yellow right here and get it to Leon somehow. Here you go, buddy. Bombs away. Just making sure you're all burned up, right, Fat Chubs? I don't want you to feel left out, Fat Chubs. Oh. Like to keep a little bit on hand just in case it gets drafty. Wearing a somewhat revealing dress like this. Although, once again, if you were properly modded to be Renamon, stand be a mite bit skimpier. After all, she's covered in fur.
Got you now. Always been good at running. Give you that. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
And as always, just in time for our good friend Mr. X, the randomizer gives us the anti-tank missile launcher. Enjoy. You know, the game gives us a free save right here. I might actually use it this time, since we've been running into such shenanigans. Although I believe it still just shows you as Leon in the save menu. Ada doesn't get her own little special save. Remember the save icons on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2? Remember when video games had soul? Remember when video games were good?
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
Alright, let's see if I can remember this. Ain't done it in a while. But what could possibly go wrong? You're like, Ada Wong could get burnt to death. Like, well, depending on your opinions on Ada Wong, it might not be too bad. Boom.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
Boom. Secret Ada saves.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Damn, Ada, that's cold. That's cold. Look at that classic RE2 bandaging job, son.
you?
Always bandage on the outside of the clothes to get the most potent healing. All right, what do we want to take with us here into the sewer region? Sewer rather than later. Well, we don't really have a ton to choose from. Now that I'm looking at it. If we could find an SMG or the shotgun, as always, I'm spoiled. We find the spark shot before we have to deal with the G mutants. That would be really, really, really nice. I would really appreciate it. Just like how Strong Brad really appreciates it if you check your proofread your emails. All right, well, we saved with Ada, so if we fuck up too bad, we can always return by save load. Or the game could just crash again. Oh, hey, finally. Finally, we can
That's a pleasant smell.
open that. He's talking about the smell of backtracking, son, with that detonator. Yeah, that guy's up there. We could deal with him way preemptively if we were good at the game. We were good at the game. It's a big if. It's a big if. Oh! Did we get him? I'm just gonna say we did. Baldhead Fred is surely dead. And he's not standing at the foot of my bed, son. Everyone remembers it. I gotta say, this has been a nice playthrough in that we got the Magnum early, and even though I've complained about how much ammo we found for it, it's done a lot of work. Real workhorse, that Deagle. Little revolver bullets. Wee little revolver bullets, even. Alright, we got this Fat Chubbs here. I don't think he does anything until you raise that bridge up, though. And there's that guy, too, we'll have to deal with. And then there's this asshole. And then there was that asshole. Alright, maybe when I come back later, I'll have me some better zombie-killing weapons. For a second, I thought he was going to get back up. Johnny Cage would have thrown a fit. He actually knew when to fall down, but he didn't know when to stay down. Ha ha ha, submachine gun bullets. It's a funny joke. It's always a funny joke.
Shit.
Too bad we hadn't found the T-handle before this. Shoot him, let him pop up, run past.
What the hell?
By the book. Well, luckily in Leon's scenario, there are no zombies in this room up here. Oh, but we're not going to be able to grab the items. I just realized, damn.
Cable car.
It's not an easy room to get back to either, because you got to drop down the damn shaft of the broken lift. Why has that damn lift got to be broken? Maybe there's nothing good up here. Maybe it's all sour grapes. Maybe it's all sour grapes. Oh, the grapes are so sweet and succulent. So sweet and succulent are these non-tart grapes. Suzaku Flame Blast. Well, I need you. Somewhat. We're just gonna make another pass. If worst comes to worst, we can use the flamethrower, because the G-Mutants are weak to that too. Especially now that we have the fuel regulator. I don't know why I was thinking there were items there. Probably because I'm an idiot. That's the number one reason. The number two reason? Because I'm dumb as shit. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Alright, the plug room. There's always a chance to mess things up in the plug room if you take these plugs out their sockets incorrectly. Alright, tell you what, to make it less likely for that to happen, I had a plan. It was to do that. It was to do that. Alright, where are my plugs? Here they are. I want to know what ones I have. Okay, so that means the night plug and the pawn plug in this room don't need to be immediately grabbed because they need to turn into a different item. So this is the pawn plug. Okay, it did turn into a different item. Good. This is the night plug. Yeah, that's always funny. Now that's the bishop plug, but we haven't found the bishop plug yet. That's what makes it worry me. That's what makes it worry me. Okay. Because if we don't take this and then do it again... Okay. Sometimes the randomizer messes up with these things and they don't turn into different items. So that's really what I was worried about. As always, there's a reason for my craziness. Like, is it because you're crazy? Well, yeah, but I mean, there's a little bit more subtlety to it than that. Okay. As long as we don't bother that particular bald-head Fred zombie, he shouldn't bother us. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to loop back around where that G-Mutant is. I want the T-handle before I do that, though. Once again, 212-8. Now, those three Final Fantasies are all like Dark Horse Final Fantasies for different reasons. Because 2, for obvious reasons, has the weird Saga leveling system that makes people scoff at it. But I don't think it's that bad. 8, of course, has the junctioning system and all that entails. The thing I dislike about the junctioning system isn't like the way it works or the utility of it. It's that you don't get any cool gear. You just upgrade the character's weapons and like unlock more limit breaks. But I like a Final Fantasy with a lot of gear. It's one thing that I love about 9 is it went back to like proper gear. Proper gear. We could probably throw these away now to declutter our inventory, but I haven't quite worked up the courage yet. Also like that 9 goes back to the characters having like their own job class, son. You only get one Dragoon lady in 9. You can't just put Dragoon boots on. You can't just throw your boat anchor up in the air and jump up, catch up to it, and then land while exploding everything. Like, now, does that actually happen in a Final Fantasy? Maybe. Okay. My current plan. Is it finally time to put away our comfort magnum? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. And we'll stick with our kawaii little handgun, I believe it's known as. Right up there with the pokey little puppy. Okay, so we can take you and save right fast. Alright, we're not going to use all that flamethrower fuel, so we could store that as well. Okay, let's make this work as a team. Now remember, Fat Chubs and Skinny Lenny are going to be at the bottom of the stairs because I couldn't pre-game them like I usually like to do when I have, you know, bullet shooting guns and ordnance to feed them. The ordnance to feed them. My plan is to reduce their HP somewhat with this gun and then finish them off with the flamethrower. Because once their HP is depleted with the flamethrower, they should get all burned up. Are you crowd dead? You have to tell me I'm a cop. Okay. Woohoo, just what I needed. Or at least something somewhat useful. Woohoo, something somewhat useful. Hey, hey, hey. Now that is just what I needed. Can I get a woohoo? Son of Charles Martinet's watching. Although he's not Mario anymore. I made us all sad. You're going to be problems later. But later is not right now. And I need to be dealing with my problems that are affecting me right now. More of my award-winning, life-improving advice. And this one doesn't involve using your tongue on somebody that you love. That you love to tongue. That musical sting couldn't have been timed any better. Okay. I don't want to do the G Mutant Alley just yet. But yeah, we're going to make us a nice big loop. I got to make sure I have enough inventory space to grab all the items I want to grab, though. He shouldn't get up until we do all the stuff over there where the King and Queen plug are used. The King and Queen plug region, as scholars refer to it. Go ahead and feed our flamethrower. She's been good to us, and she's real hungry. She's real hungry. Damn, we could almost bring the Matilda with us. All these gunpowders. We ain't found one large gunpowder either. It's been a weird combination of things we've come across. Enough to give me glottal air. Now, a second G-Mutant is going to fall out of the tunnels out here, so we got to keep that in mind if we go over that way. Okay, you're still hanging out down here, being a huge shithill that nobody cares for. Oh, yeah. You'll have to see it. We probably could have been even more efficient than that. So we're going to say between 50 and 60 flame ammos can take down one of them things. Ah, my sweet grapes. My sweet grapes. And a key. A vaguely grape-themed key. We're going to do something that's never been done. We're going to climb back down here. Shinji Mikami doesn't even know what's happening. The game's not even programmed to let you do that. Look, if you could just jump over that rail, you would be over there. Very unrealistic. It's the first thing I've noticed in this game and setting that's unrealistic. Hey, buddy. I already predicted your arrival. Nobody's impressed. All right, luckily that one we can ignore. Oh, we can finally visit the king statue. I can start telling him more reasons I love Final Fantasy IX. Oh, hey. More incentive to go back upstairs. With nary a care. Okay, you crowd are waking up now, I take it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting grabbed. Is this the first time I've been grabbed by a zombie this playthrough? I think it is. I think it is. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Everything's cool. Right, Fat Chubs. Right, Fat Chubs. And your good friends, Fat Chubs and Fat Chubs. The Fat Chubs Trio! My comeuppance! Being brought by the Fat Chubs Trio, son. My second favorite thing to order at the Mexican restaurant after the ACP Texano, son. The Fat Chubs Trio. Another fun interaction we wouldn't normally have. Good for us. I'm not even going to look at these items, so I got to get to an item box first. I got to get to an item box first. No, you can't open that with a T-valve, idiot. Now I got to open slot. I guess I could glance at these items. Oh, I need that. That's perfectly timed, son. Well, at least my difficulty adjust will go up. Leon doesn't know which part of him to grab. He's been put through so much. He's been hashtag momic. Oh, I need that as well. Please don't disappear. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm glad it's throwing everything I needed to get finished with the RPD at me. As I return to the RPD. That's right smart handy. I might even go so far as to add that it's right smart dandy. Just like Space Dandy, son. If I'd have fired one more handgun bullet, I'd have had another inventory slot. Did it to myself. Did it to myself. I appreciate we found that one hip pouch so early, but another one would be nice, I'm just saying. Leon agrees. Alright, we're back. You. Now, is that going to give me the scepter? I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Alright, what do we need to take with us to deal with the couple of things we're going to have to deal with? Couple of zombies that might cause us trouble, so I'll have that thing ready. I'll have my bad boy at the ready. Oh, we got to go down to the basement as well. Danny Elfman's going to throw a fit because we got that diamond key now. We're diamond key compatible now. Diamond Dallas key. Going to show up, sign autographs. Yeah, I was going to say we finished the library. The what? Oh, excuse me, the library. I'm like Coach Z. Pronounced with the OC, of course. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. What do you say? Now, is there anything that gets me access to that I couldn't access already? I'm not sure. I don't believe so. But it's still nice to find. That liquor's still going to be out here in the hallway. It never ends. The hallway licking never ends. You're like, not when I get a hold of her, son. Not when it's her birthday, son. Okay. He shouldn't aggro onto us until we're downstairs all the way. Sound can't travel downstairs, as you know. I should have done the detonator upstairs first. There is going to be a liquor up there too, though, that we probably should ought to deal with. Let's see, what's the best way to go about this? We don't need any of you right this second. I do need to develop the hiding places, though, before I forget. My goodness, Wesker's candy bars never stood a chance. He's like, why, Mr. Vickers, I believe there was a king-size Snickers in my desk when I left this morning, but strangely, it's no longer there. And he's like, wow, Wesker, that's rough, man. I wonder who could have took it. He's like, indeed. Is that peanuts and caramel I smell on your breath, Mr. Vickers? Brad's sweating, son. Brad's sweating. Well, if we're just going over there to the locker... Oh, I didn't bring that damn... I gotta backtrack. I ruined everything. All of our cool plans are ruined. I gotta go back down there and get that damn thing. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Well, in the meantime, I guess we could grab as much shit as we can. Grab as much fish as you can with what you have where you are, I think the famous phrase goes. Bring a couple of knives with us, just in case someone tries to start some shit. Somebody starts talking shit and is in desperate need of getting hit. I want to be the man for the job. Maybe the STARS badge will be in Wesker's desk. That'd be real neat and nifty. I don't think a liquor appears here in Leon B, but better safe than sorry. For a second, my brain mind didn't catch up. I was like, wait, what am I doing in here? But I forgot I'm going to use this detonator upstairs. That's my current mission. There might be a random liquor just kind of sitting in here now. So, let's see. Yep. Somebody's getting cut. Somebody's getting cut. Damn it! Just slashed me. I need the knife too bad. I need the knife too bad. This will just make my difficulty adjust continue to go down. Sport buck in the corner! The liquor story. And then there's this asshole. Or there was. Okay, good. I don't believe another liquor drops down in the B scenario when you do this. So we should be good. It might make the noise like one is going to. Alright. In the B scenario, I believe it was the goat plays a harp for the raven. It is. The greatest treasure of all. It was worth the pain, baby. It was worth the pain. Okay, good. And nothing bad happened. Oh. Okay, where are we going next? We gotta go back down to the sewers and grab that damn key piece. So that's fun. That's fun. And don't forget, we do need to visit the basement yet again. Damn, getting down to the basement, there's going to be a shitload of zombies in that hallway this time. I wouldn't mind if I had the SMG, I would just go in there and mow them down, son, because they've been throwing bullets at me to tease me, to hype me up. Okay. I'm going to grab everything down here that's in these 2 locked rooms because we already burned up the Fat Chubs trio. And that way I can go ahead and store it, and then when I come back later with the actual T-valve to keep progressing the game, I don't have to worry about grabbing a bunch of items. That's the plan. If you're going to backtrack, you do it right. Which means I didn't really need to bring that weapons locker key card with me, but that's just the law that makes the masterpiece. I thought you looked a bit naked. I realized you didn't have a gun in your hand. You didn't have a .32 gun in your pocket for fun or a razor in your shoe, son. Bad Leroy Brown wouldn't know what the hell was happening. Oh yeah, don't forget there's that. I guess that's going to be the cannon rook plug. Oh my god, Becky, look at that pump action shotgun. It is so conveniently found. You know what? I don't trust it. I think the rook plug might not randomize due to shenanigans. We're just going to go with that. We're just going to go with that. Well, shotgun is nice, although I would hate to use up my precious yellow Magnum feeding gunpowders to make shotgun shells. But we have some in the box. Maybe if we found a big gunpowder, I could excuse cranking out some shotgun shells. Leon scoffed at the idea. Did you hear him? And the best part is we have the long barrel, son, because our good brother Andy gave it to us for our birthday. And we thanked him profusely. And we're very gracious, I believe, as we ate our ass cake. Okay, now that we're back. A Leon source story. I want you. And I want you. Oh, yeah. Oh, it gives it a shell when you put that thing on there. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. I think that might be more than enough ordnance to deal with the crowd in the hallway, son. I think that was given to us just in time to enjoy dealing with the crowd in the hallway. SpongeBob knows about dealing with the crowd in the halls. And a thing or two about being an open window maniac. Now remember, if the scepter is a scepter, that's being a deceptor, because we're being deceived, and we need to not grab it so it can become the actual randomized item it was meant to be. Also, a liquor is going to fall through the sunroof, so try not to be startled. Let me give you a hand, my good man. Okay. Oh no, Maximum's overspooked. Yeah, as always, everyone feels just fucking terrible for you. I don't think there's anything left in this room I can actually get. It's just Leon can't full clear it. Okay. Nice musical sting. Jackass. Alright, hopefully we can continue ignoring the liquor in the hallway out here. If we do get slapped on the cheek of the ass with a claw, it's not that bad, son. Just like when you standing in the kitchen in the morning making your coffee and your dragoon waifu comes in wearing just a long t-shirt and gives you an open palmed clawed hand slap on the ass. That liquor got so mad at my self-indulgent fantasy. It's a pretty good way to describe the Tenfei channel overall. Is my self-indulgent fantasy. Oh. Uh-oh. We're not setting ourselves up for another crash, are we? I don't know if I have that in me. No, because that would have been a hit pouch. Okay. Now, I already have a shotgun. Although I am not remiss to have 2 shotguns. My mom said it was okay. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Oh, we haven't checked Wesker's desk. I completely forgot to check Wesker's desk. Yeah. Everyone's real thankful you're down there being a huge pain in the ass. Should we go ahead and check the garage? Yeah. We'll take the lift down to the garage, and if the lights are out, we'll use a torch. And if your blood sugar gets low, we'll bring a tin of biscuits. Figured I'd throw some UK-isms in there for you in case you're feeling left out. Figgy pudding I would have brought up, but it's not Christmas time. And everyone knows you're only allowed to have figgy pudding when you're Christmas caroling, son. Don't be like those little magic youngerns from Final Fantasy IV. A joke for a tiny fraction of the Tenfei audience that actually watches secret videos, specifically during Final Fantasy IV. Okay, we're gonna need you. I think that's about it, really. Let's save in case the game crashes and or I completely fuck this up. Both are equally likely to occur. I am going to be sad if we don't get the damn... Not the... Yeah, the police badge before we leave. Because that's 2 different checks and balances. Well, look who finally decided to spawn in that window. Alright, you crowd. I don't want no trouble. This is a by the book getting down this damn hallway. I want none of your zombie antics. You making a loud, scary yell at me counts as antics, motherfucker. And then there's Baldhead Fred. Ugh. And then there's Baldhead Fred. Trying to hide around the corner, huh? Shameful. That's what it is. Oh, okay. The dogs aren't in the garage anymore. I forgot once Ada rams that truck into Mr. X that the dogs are no longer out here. Okay, that crowd woke up because I have the diamond key, but we should be able to ignore them if we're quick. If we're fleet of foot and stout of spirit. Okay. Oh, hey. Alright, good. She's clear. And just to make sure, I'm pretty sure Leon can't open this door. It's not actually like a diamond door. Nah. The door inside of there is a diamond door, though. That I know. This I know. All right, let's continue our by the book clearing of the RPD. Oh, hey, somebody's feeling real boisterous today, are they? Oh, it's so satisfying to be able to humble these smug pricks. We'll bring this with me just in case we counter just one. Okay. Think we need any of this stuff? Once again, that opens that door downstairs to the interrogation rooms where we've already been because of the heart key, and the records room because of the heart key. So I don't think there's anything else we need to open with that thing, is there? I'm going to bring this with me, and the miracle that one of these 2 hidden spot checks we're about to do has the badge in it. Brad Vickers had to turn in his gun and his badge, son. Every day. He's not allowed to leave the precinct with them. Don't mind me, buddy. You'll get through that window someday. How quaint. Just checking my map. Seeing if anything's red. Or dead. Or revolver. Did you just, like, fall in from the sky? Did you crowd notice that? Slight movement. All right. The great miracle, other than getting the Magnum right there at the beginning of the game, would be if Wesker's desk does in fact contain the STARS badge, and it's not down there in the sewers. Hey, hip to be pouch. Wesker hoarding all them inventory upgrades. But alas, we still can't access the cool guy room. Make sure I didn't remember to forget any of the regular checks. Nope. Well, back to the sewers. If you're a big fan of hearing Leon be wore out, this is the playthrough for you, son. All right, what are we bringing? There's going to be some zombies we got to get past, and then there's the Organ Trail, which is going to have a couple of zombies, and of course the G mutants. So ideally, we would want the flamethrower. Okay, don't forget this, and don't forget the King and Queen plug, so we're going to need all of that. And more, if the price is right. I was going to say, I thought I had more fuel than that. All right, we probably are going to shoot all that fuel right now. Damn, do I want to bring all this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-ish items we've got to check. If we could get past those zombies down there without this shotgun, that would be nice, because that's 2 inventory slots that'll free up. Now, this is going to disappear, and we're going to save our game. So we don't have to worry as much about that. Yeah, let's try it. I don't mind saving. Because it is possible to avoid the zombies down here. They give you a pretty big area to do it. There's going to be Ah, I forgot there's the fat chubs that spawns in the B scenario. He's going to be a problem. And there's the guys over there in the actual area. They're going to be a problem too. If I don't bring some kind of ordnance. Some kind of ordnance. Damn. Maybe we can make it work if I do bring the shotgun. Plus, I know you kids will feel better if I have that shotgun. You're like my grandma. You're like, please, sewers full of zombies and G-mutants. Take with you this shotgun I handmade. I spend all day over stovetops slaving away to make you shotgun shells. Gee whiz, Grandma, but I've got this flamethrower with a fuel regulator that vastly improves its fuel efficiency, so I'm just saying. Also ate a big breakfast. Actually went to Bojangles today. Usually going to Bojangles on a Sunday morning around 10 o'clock is a bad idea. That's when all the dingbatters show up and make the line take forever. What kind of biscuit did I get? Country ham, egg, and cheese is on special. I think for the first time since December when I did my Life in Curacao Christmas special with its live-action Bojangles review that you didn't realize you were missing out on by not watching Life in Curacao or my mini Christmas specials. You're like, my God, is there a 10K viewer like that? I don't believe it. I can't believe it. Hey, guys. All right, I want her to come more over this way. All right, I think that's good. There's going to be one more asshole rising up from the depths. Rising up back on the street, did his time, took his chances. And that's the result. All right, this should be the last use of this thing, so we can discard it. And that'll get us right down to the G-Mutant Alley, son. Now, historically, that green herb over there has made the game crash. So let's just hope it doesn't do that this time. I think it has something to do with that little G-Mutant busting out of that guy's chest in the randomizer would cause problems. And this time it didn't. Oh no, where the hell did you come from? God damn it. Things just got really bad. Things just got really bad.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. That thing ain't never been there this early.
This is getting worse.
It must be because I have these damn plugs. I didn't think about that. Well, shit. We'll try trudging through, but if worse comes to worse, son, return by save load. There's a reason I save as often as I do, son.
Can't breathe.
Oh no, a coffin spell. And he's spitting babies. Or he's dying. They're kind of the same thing when you think about it. Maybe there'll be a blue herb down here.
Need this toxin out.
Did he go underwater? What the hell happened? Oh, hey. You teleported. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, we're gonna try dashing through here. If hopefully we don't have a coughing fit at the worst possible time. Oh, God damn it. Oh no, the worst possible time to have a coughing fit! Damn you, Shinji Mikami, damn you! This is not what you want spewed in your face. I promise. Oh god, the game and the camera doesn't know what the hell's happening, and neither do I. And neither do I. Does this Fat Chubbs actually follow you up here? He can try. He can try. I'm not used to being poisoned in this game, since the G mutants are really the only thing that poisons you. Oh god. I shouldn't have even picked that up, since we know that apparently it doesn't count when you use those. Okay, so we got to do this puzzle different than what we're used to, since we actually already have the damn plugs. Oh hey, quick draw McGraw in his prime. Oh, I wish you were Ganon Blue Herb right now. Alright, you're gonna cause me problems later, so take care of that, nip that in the bud. Same thing with this asshole. We can do this early, at least. Oh boy. More flame rounds for my flame round shooting grenade launcher I totally have. That I totally have. Oh hey. Oh hey. Looks like if I want 100% this shit, I gotta go back upstairs. Also, I just now realized I don't have enough inventory spaces to do what needs to be done. That's not gonna work. I don't want to give up that hand grenade. We might have to just backtrack all the way back here, considering how bad I fucked things up. Yeah, if I hadn't picked up that damn film. Oh well. In for a penny, in for a pound. When you're clowning around with a randomizer. That's what I think of you. Oh, hey, hey! I didn't even think about that. Using up the rest of that flamethrower fuel. That was our ticket. Out of this backtracking nightmare. Yeah, this whole area is an OSHA nightmare. Like, imagine if the fire broke out while you were in here working and you were like, my God, has somebody got the king plug? Why did we let a crazy chess-obsessed madman design our plug-based security system? What has science done? All right. The only G mutant left to worry about is that first one that grabbed us. And hopefully we can just get past him with the no nonsense. Although I do hear, oh, great. Just great. Leon agrees. Leon agrees. It's just wonderful that you're here today, G Mutant King. It's just absolutely wonderful that you're here. All right, he should bust out the water. As long as we don't have a coffin spell. Okay. Oh, I think that's the one we just killed. I think he can move about when you're not in the room. Okay. Part of the nightmare complete. We got to go back to the damn RPD now. Because I won't rest until I know every secret of every nook and crevice of that place. Oh, I forgot I left you crowd out here. I completely forgot I left you crowd out here. Have I got to take the long way around? Yeah, you two are real fucking pleasant, you know that? Real fucking pleasant. Everyone always feels the worst for you. Not since Elliot at the beginning of the playthrough as somebody felt so bad for somebody else who's a zombie. Yep. Just the best conditions to be doing a long pain-ass backtrack. When you think about it, it's like less than 2 minutes to get up here. It's not that bad. In original RE2, if you wanted to go from the sewers back to the RPD, boys, you had an evening ahead of you. Just the damn loading screens. But I still love it. It's still in my... I'd say original Resident Evil 2 might be my top 5 games of all time. I love that game so much. Oh, you hanging there, buddy? Every time I come back up here, he's bad off in a different way. In a different way. Okay. Let's do this. Give me one of these. And give me one of these. And I think that might be it for now. Oh yeah, we want to feed the shotgun. Starve a Magnum, feed a shotgun, I think they say. At least that's how this randomizer's been going. Yep. Ah. It feels good to not be poisoned. I don't know why I'm going down over there to develop that film. I'm worried that when the film didn't develop earlier, it was the randomizer breaking. But maybe not, because we did develop multiple films, including the Rising Rookie. You know what I'm thinking of? Original Resident Evil 2 randomizer. The photos that develop are different items. Okay, good. It clears that up in my mind. I'm in my brain mind. Some people have a mind palace, but I have a brain mind palace. It's full of real interesting characters that I think about a lot. Oh. Andy's back on the shit list. Getting me more parts to weapons I don't have. Okay. Well, we've still got to place the stars badge down there by the lift. So that's our last hope for a cool guy miracle. For a cool guy miracle. If I had an abundance of ammo, I would finish off the library bunch just for closure. But I don't. If only I had me an SMG, boys. Talk about spoiled. Every enemy in the game just mag dump. I've got all the parts for it too, I believe. That's the sad part. Okay, we need to make our way back to where we can actually advance the game state. Bring one of these in case I get grabbed. Not that I'm worried about such a thing happening. Because we have to either go past those 2 zombie ladies again, or potentially encounter a G-mutant again, son. It's a lose-lose. It's a Blue's Clues lose-lose. That you choose. Oh. How quaint. I'm gonna take them as a joke. The fact that those boards could spawn anywhere, even long after they're useful, like finding them in the lab, feels kind of bad. I mean, I know they're not a vital item, but they're nice to have when they're useful. Like, I think that's most items, Uncle Timfe. I think that's pretty universal. Things are useful when you need them. Alright, I'm gonna try to run past these ladies. Of course, if the G-mutant grabs us, I have a knife. Decisions yet again. We don't see them down there. We can't be death from above. G-mutant, are you in the water? A shark go in the water. Shark go in the water. Okay, you're over there mourning your friend. Too late, jackass. I'm on the other side of ya. Can't stand the side of ya. On the other side of ya. Okay. A lot of stenanks, but we got through it. And we're stronger people for it. Oh, Jesus. I've got to remember this, the B scenario. Yeah, let me get right on that real quick. Oh, yeah, I remember. It's super easy. You put the queen here and the bishop here and the king here. And then knight, rook, pawn. Just that easy. Knight, rook, and the pawn. Even the kids could remember it.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
If they had a cheat sheet that they keep at hand at all times. Specifically for Resident Evil 2 Remake randomizers. Hey, the big gunpowder. Elaine Bennis will be quite shocked. I'll go ahead and loot this place before we do our pre-Billy B save. Also, I have to do my worst Billy B fight. I just remembered. The Crane Yard Billy B. Well, I see he was hoarding all the big gunpowders. No wonder Elaine Bennis couldn't get a hold of one. Next thing you know, we're going to find a whole warehouse full of contraceptive sponges, son. Alright, what is our Billy B plan for this playthrough? Knives? Knives? I guess we'll save before we dedicate ourselves to any particular course of action. Alright, what are our obvious options? Magnum, shotgun, flamethrower, flamethrower. Interesting idea. What kind of ordnance we generating? I mean, I could make a mess of shotgun shells, but it would break my heart. As bad as I've been wanting to constantly have that Magnum at the ready. Yeah, if I had a grenade launcher or a spark shot or an SMG, boys, I'd be spoiled. All right, we're going to take one of you and one of you. That's all the damage we're going to have to worry about I don't know how knife heavy we want to go. Probably just 2 knives. I don't even know if he grabs. I guess he does grab you. Of course, I could always just let myself take damage if I needed to save a knife. Save a life, save a knife. And remember, ramming him with the damn crane carrying a tractor trailer shipping container or whatever does the majority of the damage. You just got to get him low enough that it takes him out. I'm almost tempted to bring the damn Matilda with all this shit right here. With all this shit right here. Now, why not? This has been an unorthodox randomizer, so let's adopt an unorthodox strategy. It's not like I'm going to make any damn... If I make acid rounds, I'm going to use the large gunpowders. So, yeah. Yeah. Do we want these stock? Yeah, because I'm going to empty this thing in his eyeball. And it's going to be real satisfying. It's going to be real satisfying. How many items are out there? 1, 2, 3. It's either 3 or 4 items on his platform. Because we could always grab those after the fight if we had to. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal if we want to. I would like to bring one flashbang to help him get hit with the cart. But they're also really useful to save for the super tyrant. I guess we'll take one just in case as an emergency. Like that one Senzu bean that Yajirobe threw to Gohan before he went back to heal his father so they could fight cooler. Yeah, fuck it. Full inventory.
got you. Let's hope that's the last of them.
There you go, boys. Buy the book, Billy B. Battling. You'll notice he cheated and hit me towards the beginning of the fight when he normally doesn't get a chance to do that. Just saying. I'm so overwhelmed with the injustice that I didn't even comment on the free Magnum bullets I just found. They have a cool lion on them. Cool lion. I think that's everything, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Time to head to the lab. Back to the lab again, yo. Right, Ada?
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Need to bring a gun to make me look cool. I almost didn't take the lightning hawk. Alright, hopefully the lab goes real smooth. Hopefully we find an SMG and a grenade launcher right to start with. And then we can go through there with impunity, son. We'll also be protected from a certain Final Fantasy VI status effect. Little joke for you, 10 Fate Ultra crowd.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leo.
This tram
Was
is
that another
bound for
Lion
Nest.
King reference, Ada?
Do
Because
not
I'll support
exit
that.
until the final destination.
Thank you.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
I'm not gonna.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Okay. I wonder where the G-Virus...
Yeah. Everybody loves it. Oh, we always got to comment on this poor uneaten pizza over here. Son. It's like that thing you see in TV shows and movies that always makes you sad when the characters have like a nice meal or something and then they have to like immediately get up and leave. Or they come down and somebody's cooked them a big breakfast and they eat like one piece of toast and run out the door, son. Alright, what do we want to use to deal with the zombies in here? Honestly, these 6 shells in this thing should be more than enough. Revolver Ocelot would agree. The funny thing is I have the single action army as well. I used it to help me fight a G-Mutant that I didn't care for. Alright. Buy the book. Kitchen cleaning. I probably could have brought my ID wristband. I ain't got no ID wristband. I should probably save as well in case this shit crashes. I got a lot of items I'm just now becoming aware of. We literally can't leave here, so I suppose I could just go ahead and get rid of these. You're like, Tenfei has damned us all. by not hoarding those useless key items. He led us down the dark path. Like what the path of having slightly more inventory space. You know what? I'm going to check out here just in... Oh, I can't until I have the thing. I was going to say there's a item out there. You usually get the muff detector out there in the B scenario. But you can't actually get out there just yet. Hey, bald head Fred. I heard you were surely dead. But I guess I could correct that. Hey, lady. Bye, lady. Oh, you love to see it. Try and get me, shitlord. You and the armless slasher never stood a chance once I got to that ladder. This is a really big ventilation area for just this one vent. Oh, hey, the muff detector. Fancy running into you out here. Oh, man. The good ship. Hunk's boy is out here somewhere. Hey, buddy. He might not be dead. But that's okay. Huh. How quaint. And now we can immediately... Oh, it's set to OS. Boys, and here I was in the mood for detecting muff, son. Just laid in coordinates in our starship for the Cation homeworld, so I can start detecting some muff. Let me guess. Oh, I was gonna say you crowd are around the door, but I did. Yep, he's headed over there wide open, son. Trying to get to the hospitality bar before all the honey packets are gone.
Your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
One of Hunk's boys.
G-Virus is in the West area. Got it.
I'm glad you do, Leon. I'm glad you do. Uh-huh. Purple, the color of sour grapes. So, obviously, I didn't want to open that. Why does this place need to be this big? I guess they do a lot more stuff than you see. Everybody's got their own little section to play God and ruin everything. Well, just very herb heavy here towards the end. I'm noticing. All right, Gangle Man time. What's our Gangle Man plan for today? I am going to need this signal modulator eventually. Well, we got the flamethrower and we got enough fuel to finish them off. We just need to knock them down to size. Could also use a grenade launcher if I had one. Damn. Look at all this SMG. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to stand for it. Here, let's go ahead and feed our hungry Magnum. Hungry Magnums. From Parker Brothers. Satisfying. The knife will help too. For anti-gangle times. Okay. All right, that humbled him.
What the? Back up.
All burned up. And then there's this gangly asshole. Ah, damn it. I thought I could pop some of his gangle balls preemptively with some knife swipes. If you get lucky, it'll happen. Come on, buddy. We ain't got all day. I've already been backtracking like an asshole. There you are. Now, if he grabs us now, we're just dead. So let's not let that happen. Oh, Jesus, you move quick sometimes. Nothing creepy about a gangle man coming around the corner. Nothing creepy about a gangle man coming around the corner. Jesus, I've never had so much trouble with these damn things. Gangle man, I hear you. In space, no one can hear you gangle. Luckily, we're not in space, so it's fine. I was hoping to pop his gangle balls and get his HP a little lower first. But he was being a right bastard. He was being a right bastard. Oh, you got my knife inside of you. I forgot. When he stopped for a second there, it became grabbable. I saw the prompt. Thanks. Oh, that's good. That's good. I guess that's what happens sometimes. Damn, I ain't never gonna get through this damn randomizer. Oh, great. We're back here. So it's another day. I figured I'd take a break and rest and let this computer box rest, and maybe this game wouldn't have to crash every few minutes. Oh, man. At least that time it put up a fun, like, debug menu. Oh, well, on the plus side, I get the humble Bald Head Fred again, son. Bald Head Fred is not quite dead. And shotgun shells, he's about to be fed. Oh, Jesus, I was wrong, Bald Head Fred. I was wrong to taunt you. Okay, I must have... Why were you right outside the door? Time space. I thought for a second I'd already come through here, but then I remembered I activated the muff detector last time. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, Bald Head Fred! You're the worst recurring zombie character. You're the worst recurring zombie character. Oh no, a new contender! Hunks boy, what are we gonna do in there throwing a big meeting? Fine, kill me, I don't even fucking care. I was gonna restart anyway. Now the video can just be double age restricted. Jesus. Okay, let's try that again. All right, I learned my lesson. Jesus. This crowd fucking fight too much. This crowd fights too much. Maybe I should change my approach. Maybe that's what they're trying to teach me. It's like when I missed that key item in the dog kennel. I'm just now remembering. Why so many white gunpowders? I'm mad again. I slept my anger away and forgot about it, son. And now I've woke up mad. Here, give me this in case somebody decides to grab a hold of me and needs correction. That only a boy like this can bring. Now, there's no reason that they should be crowded in there unless I've already come through here. But if I already came through here, my wristband would be upgraded. Shinji Mikami's ghost is behind it, I'm assuming. Hey, anybody want to be right behind that fucking door? No? Yes! Volunteers. Where's Hunks boy? Hey, what are you doing in here, Hunk? Didn't say you'd go to lunch. And then this lady immediately stands up. I wonder if this is a B scenario thing that this lady immediately stands up, because normally she gives you a chance to make fun of her and run away like a hero. That must be the ass-eating zombie's sister.
Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
See, that's a joke about eating ass right there. The game made it itself. Henfei historians are updating the Resident Evil 2 zombie wiki. Who's your favorite recurring zombie? And why is it not Fat Chubs? You're like, oh. But it is. Uncle Tenfei. Make some Silent Hill noises. There we go. I forgot there was a shit pot of Magnum bullets in here, and that helps ease the pain of getting eat up by Baldhead Fred and Hunks Boy. The team up I never expected. It's like that time the Batman Superman animated crossover, the first one they did, where like Lex Luthor and the Joker switched who they were messing with. And the Joker was like, I'm still a crazy clown, man, but I've got a jade dragon made out of kryptonite and I'm gonna ram up Superman's ass. And Lex Luthor's like, and I'll just pay a bunch of people to shoot Batman to death with my bald head and my 40 cakes and my 40 cakes. And then he fused with Brainiac. No, you're not worth it. You're not worth it. I'm gonna be the bigger man. Did I already check in here before I saved? I believe I did, yeah. Pizza. Yeah, I know. Dr. Lee is very good at turning you on. Have I got enough damn herbs? Have I got enough damn herbs? There should be one more hit pouch in hardcore. I'm hoping to find that in the lab. As long as I haven't missed anything and none of the weird randomizer half-baked working shenanigans, because, you know, I've picked up several vanilla items, and there's always a chance one of them was supposed to be like a hit pouch or, God forbid, the Mac 11 that I desperately need. If I get a hold of that Mac 11, then we're done. There ain't nothing left in here. It's going to be allowed to continue walking. Christopher Walken himself. Okay, I'm going to make sure I save this time before I go in there and fuck things up with the Gangle Man. Open Gangle style. I'm sorry, I was making such a dated reference that my brain didn't know what I was trying to do at first. It was trying to lean into it, and it was like, what does this guy say? Okay, I never used Club Key once. It's sad if it wasn't so pointless. All right, what are we actually going to use against these guys? If I had the grenade launcher, I could go in there and use some of these fancy grenade rounds they gave me as a joke. We intentionally gave him a shit pot of submachine gun ammunition and no submachine gun as a joke. If even half of these were yellow gunpowders, boys, we'd be talking a different tune. I wouldn't be using this humble tone with you. Guess we could put that, should we go ahead and organize our RGB heals? Well, we're about to save. Let's do some pre-save stuff. So let's feed our hungry Magnums. Bullets for the boy. Unfortunately, you're not as useful against Gangle Men. They don't respect raw firepower the same way like a regular enemy does. This is a temporary inventory if you're wondering why it's just this messy. I guess that has one Magnum shot left in it too. I can use to humble a particularly annoying zombie. If Baldhead Fred was standing somewhere right now, he'd have sneezed like in an anime because somebody's talking about it. More knives. More knives. Anti-Gangle ordnance. I was going to save on that computer. Can you imagine saving on a computer box? This is 1998, son. Everyone knows you keep your thoughts and feelings down in a typewriter. You know, I've never once, like, actually typed on a typewriter other than seeing one every now and then and being like, oh, look, you press this thing and the things go up and it makes those noises from where on earth is Carmen Sandiego. That's neat. All right, I'm going to take the scatter gun. Should I? I'm so bad at hitting Gangle balls, gangster style. But this could be used to humble 3 more zombies. It's tough to choose. It's tough to choose. Oh, well, I've saved my game. We're just going to pray that the Mac 11 is over here somewhere, because that would take care of a lot of my Gangle-based problems. I'm not going to lie. The problem with you two is I prefer you to be near each other when I'm humbling you, so that way I can use less flamethrower fuel. Because I can get them both in the same spot, you see. You see. Yeah, buddy, your music's real fucking scary. Why don't you gangle your ass over here and get humbled? You're just gonna stand there. Okay, he noticed me and my ill intentions. And my ill intentions. From my heart and from my hand, why don't gangle mans understand my intentions, son? Weird gangles. Okay, okay. Oh no, I'm not scared, I promise. Got him. And then there was the shoulder ball, the shoulder ball. I need a gun that sprays and prays. Oh wait, I have one of those, I forgot. It's a shotgun. I forgot about justice. I forgot about justice. All right, there's one. Let's get you on the ground. Get your HP just a little bit lower. So I have to use less of my flamethrower. And here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm probably using even too much, if you can believe it. If you can believe it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I hear you, Leon. I'm sick that I had to do this shit again. Although I'm doing a much better job this time.
Jesus.
Relatively speaking. Oh, all burned up. Blood outside of the body. Head completely removed and all burned up. The signs of death. God, remember 1,000 years ago when the Rooster Teeth podcast, no, excuse me, the Drunk Tank podcast existed and it was good? I remember. Me and Levi used to listen to them while we were riding around in our appliance delivery truck.
Dispensing.
I miss podcasts being worth listening to. That's a lost era that we might never get back. I guess I'll punch codes into this computer box that I clearly have memorized. Just like that. Get your Tetris shapes in line. Okay, I do need to go back to the item box. But there are a couple of things we can still take care of. Gangly related, of course. Now, we could always try to avoid the Ganglemen and save ammo, but that feels bad. That feels bad. So how are we going to go about this? Because once again, I need them to be like ducks in a barrel. Gangly ducks in a barrel. I see where you hit all the red herbs. Isn't there one of you up there? Yeah, there you are. Okay. I can't hit shit with this little fucking pistol, man. Okay, good. 3 bullets ought to be enough, right? Right. I got this action knife, too. Don't forget I got this action knife. Like Action Johnny. It's getting awfully Silent Hill sounding in here. Have you crowd noticed? Have you crowd noticed? Yeah, we know you hate it, buddy. That's our favorite part about it. That's our favorite part about it. And that's the way the gangle goes. Okay. Some by-the-book gangle manning, son. You love to see it? You're like, I don't really think I'd call that by the book, Uncle Tim. I think the Chief of Tanfei might have a few notes for you in your exit interview. After every Tanfei recording series is complete, the Chief of Tanfei has to set me down like the void comp test or whatever that they gave Ryan Gosling to be like, are you mad that you're the Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner 2049 and that your holographic waifu isn't real? And he's like, no. They're like, we think you are mad. Idiot. Idiot. Baka. Baka Ryan Gosling. Okay, we don't really need a weapon right now. We're not really going to encounter any enemies, but it feels good and powerful to have that Magnum in my hand. Because we're going to go down... I need the muff detector, of course. How am I going to make it in this world if I can't detect muff? Boys, I'll never be able to find the Cation home world if I can't detect muff. I want to save my game, but I am getting quote-unquote low on ink ribbons. I'll save it the next save room. Surely the game won't crash before then. Surely the game won't crash and break my heart. You got me in the lab today. Oh boy, my favorite. Ammunition I can't use. I hope they've got white gunpowders. Okay. So on this one, I do remember in the B scenario, you just start with the blue button and go left.
Adjust amount of solution to match
Blue
cartridge
and to the
capacity.
left. Speaking of games that run on the Resident Evil engine, like this game, I was thinking about Dragon's Dogma 2 lately and how much I miss Blue. Maybe I will indulge myself in some. You know, if I edited out all the boring menus, it might even be watchable. Just post hashtag bring back Blue and maybe we can get a grassroots campaign going to get cute snow leopard ladies back into our lives. And maybe even the himbo tiger men that they serve. You're like, now Uncle Tenfei, talking about Blue being a cute snow leopard lady is one thing, but calling Tenfei the arisen tiger man a himbo? You might be taking things too far. Maybe I just don't understand what a himbo is. How much is a himbo? Okay. Yeah, are we gonna find the damn SMG in Billy B's Octagon? Okay, these zombies in here ain't a problem, and the reason they ain't a problem is I've got the Lightning Hawk. Lightning Hawking, son, my favorite physicist. Hey. Bye. 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 It ain't no lie. Zombies, bye, bye, bye. Oh no, I forgot. In the B scenario, you got set the shit to Earth, son. Will Smith has to welcome an alien that says something about his hateful ass bald-headed wife by welcoming him to Earth. Alright, that guy won't mess with you. He's got integrity. Now, if I walk down there, those liquors are going to fall out saying, wow, thanks, buddy. Thanks, thanks. It's just what I needed. Can those boards be used to build one of those half-assed pipe guns from Fallout 4 that can shoot SMG bullets? Because I would support that. Yeah, I need more blue herbs. I need them. I need them. Everything designed to hurt me. Personally. Well, at least I don't have to worry about not being able to save now. Alright, what are we going to use next? Muff detector's not going to be used for a while. Let's see, if we're dealing with... There are zombies and a gangle man on the stairs that I can hopefully ignore. Famous last words. What are you gonna do, gangle me? Attributed to Mangangled. I got a few herbs, you might have noticed. Just a handful. Just a handful for the road. Problem is I don't have enough inventory space to carry them all. If I had the standard playthrough, not hardcore inventory, I'd be fine. Okay, we're going to have to use at least one of these on these damn liquors, son. Make your Ted Nugent jokes right now. I'll support it. This is enough. It's going to have to be. It's going to have to be. Tell you why, because you kids have been real good and presumably been eating your vegetables while we've been recording this, that I'm going to make my Lightning Hawk the big Lightning Hawk because I've got inventory space at the moment. Fantastic. You know, you've probably got to be down here. And yeah, I'm getting there. You know, you can actually hold L1 and like cycle through your sub weapons. I never use it, but I just wanted you kids to know that it's an option. That door didn't know what the hell was happening. Watching me go through all that. What's your opinion of the fully upgraded Lightning Hawk? It looks cool with the long barrel on it, like cooler than the original RE2s, but the sight just ruins the aesthetic, I think. Sight beyond sight, son. I said the same thing about Sword of Omens. Where's your friend? Oh, there he is. Hey, now, what the fuck was that? Zero frame startup, focus attack, dash cancel nonsense you just subjected me to, huh? Am I dead? Okay. Well, I learned my lesson. Sometimes the game cheats. Sometimes the game cheats. All right. Well, now that we know we live in a cheater's paradise, we've been spending most our lives living in a liquor's paradise. You're like, that's what I call it. When it's my waifu's birthday during a supermoon. Makes my tongue extra licky. Okay, so yeah, we activated that guy a second before the grenade went off, and that just fucked everything up. That just fucked everything up. All right, well, I got heals for days, so I really don't mind you doing that, because I'm going to be the victor. And to the victor belong the spoils. I guess I could hobble my ass in here real quick first, though. Little Magnum bullets, so adorable.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
That was before the outbreak, son. Man, never checked the damn inbox.
Freezer open.
Cooling sequence in progress.
Oh, sorry, I figured Robot Claw Hand XX69 deserved a win, so I left this animation in. Why are there so many slots for that, by the way? I don't see that thing rapid fire going through that many of these.
Cooling complete.
I feel like you need maybe 2 at the most. Oh, isn't there a gunpowder laying over here? Did I already grab that? No. Hey, mortal wounds on blast, boys. Mortal wounds on blast. #1 S-rank hero showing up because we've got black. How did I get lost in this room? The black belt from 8-Bit Theater. Never got so lost through such an easy passage. I'm telling you. You guys look like barbecue chicken. There's going to be a guy right there. Hey, buddy. A Gangle man's probably going to be on the stairs, or at least is going to fall down. Oh, no, the screen's doing shit, and I'm worried. The screen did shit, and I'm worried. Hold on. All right, everything seems to be fine. You are here. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, please don't grab me. I hate to have to use up this knife that I don't really need anymore. This knife that I don't really need anymore. Asshole. I know you're in here, lady. Oh, my God. I joked about all of them being here in the lab, but damn. Well, look who just lived here in a locker. For fun. For fun. Hey, lady, you want to be introduced to my new favorite gun in the game? If I could hit your knees. There. I want to say I emptied it. Well, well, well. How the tables turn, I think, is a reference you kids enjoy. Okay, here's how we're going to do this. Here's how we're going to do this. So actually, the sad thing is we're not... The next enemy we come up against is Billy B. So I guess we're just going to use this thing on Billy B. Well, while we're running across the lab looking cool and grabbing items. Oh no, I lied. We have to go out there in the Gangle arena and deal with Mr. X and some Gangle men. So this is a good chance to suit up. How many just bullets do we have before I even mix any gunpowders? Damn. Let's go suppressor first. Then extended mag. But then feed that boy. Oh, he's hungry. Jerry. He's hungry. Might be just enough to get me past these Gangle men, but I'm not sure. I found a bunch of ink ribbons lately, so let us save. Let us save. All right, I'm glad we found this thing while I could still use it. Go through the whole damn game using the lightning hawk, and then right at the end be like, well, I need this little SMG now. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. It'd be much more useful against Claire's final boss, since all you're trying to do is bust those eyeballs. The Super Tyrant might not respect this thing quite as much.
Dispense.
That did the trick.
Herbicide justice.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary.
Here comes that boy. Not a Gangle man. What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do? Somehow I got past him. What are you jumping across that? That's cheating. I ain't never seen you cheat like that. I actually didn't know he did that. I'm so used to just running straight away. I was too busy enjoying dishing out Gangle justice. You know, I don't know if he follows you all the way back into this room or not. I feel like he probably doesn't. You know, I could have just knocked him down with this damn gun. Now I'm thinking about it. Because there's no way I'm going to shoot all this ammunition. Especially since I didn't find the grenade launcher. So I have no reason to make acid rounds. Is the grenade launcher going to be in Billy B's arena? Or are we going to witness a miracle and it's going to be one of these few items I can grab before it's time for the Billy B showdown? Billy B battling.
Hopefully the G sample's up here.
G sample stands for the grenade launcher sample, of course. Of course. Yeah, look at all this sci-fi shit. You don't need all this shit to make a crazy virus, I don't think. I don't think. Hey, there's the shotgun stock. That's kind of cool. And some shells to go with it. How thoughtful. All right, one last muff detector use. And as always in the B scenario, they're kind enough to leave the first letter blank. So you can put a P or an M there based on your preferences. I saved so many other key items, we might as well save the muff detector. We might as well save the muff detector. I like how this was over here with the garbage where it belonged. Blue herb. I say that, remember that classic RE2 randomizer with Claire where I desperately needed a blue herb? All right, we'll save before we grab the G sample so we can maximize our disadvantages and minimize our powers. Extended mag for Claire's little laser sight handgun. How cute. And okay, something fucked up. Obviously. Was that supposed to be my grenade launcher? Maybe. Okay. I got enough ink ribbons I can save before and after if I wanted to. Okay, let's see. What's the plan for Billy B then? I'm going to have to use this SMG, obviously. Obviously. Oh, wait, I could make a bunch of Deagle bullets now that I don't have to be as self-indulgent. I could make shotgun shells, but we've loved that damn Deagle the whole playthrough, so. All right, that ought to be enough ammo to take in there for now. Let's see, we're going to want at least a couple of heals. Probably eat one beforehand just to get armor. Because it's not like I can drag all these into the final boss fight with me. Then again, I'd love to use that Magnum against the Super Tyrant at the very end. So yeah. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go full SMG strats. I could take the little handgun in there with me, but there's really no point at the moment. Well, shit. We might get stomped on or something. All right. Well, it's pointless to go in there with a not full inventory. So let's just let's take a first aid spray for fun. For fun. All right, this is going to be an interesting Billy B fight. I've never had to go like full SMG strats. That's enough ammo to kill him, right? You know what? You know what? Why risk it? With the biscuit. Or did I already use up? Okay, I've got 2 more. If we go in there and start fighting him and it turns out the grenade launcher's in there and things go really bad, I could always make a bunch of acid rounds and take them in there with me. So, not a huge deal. How many rounds have I got total? What is that? 933-ish. Somewhere in that range. Reading more of Dr. Lee's private emails, son.
Huh. That was easy.
You said it, Leon, not me.
Data.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is... Class A breach detected. Until target is neutralized. has been neutralized.
Yeah, you don't say.
Quarantine.
You don't say. Okay, let's do a clean sweep of this place now. What kind of good shit you hiding down here today, Billy, huh? When your mom told you to clean your room, what did you shove under your bed, Billy? Better not be any lewd manga under there.
Service lift is now operational.
That's how you end up with Master Roshi's. Do you want Master Roshi's? Well, well, well. I need one more yellow gunpowder if I'm going to make another 6 set of Magnum bullets, son. Oh. Okay. I guess I could have just come in here with no weapons and grabbed that. Not going to grab those just yet, but I do want to make sure I have an empty inventory slot. Oh, they know. They know. Mortal wounds. A regular ass gunpowder. I forgot what those look like. It's been a very SMG heavy playthrough. I've noticed. I've noticed. Okay, I think we've checked damn near everything. What did we leave? A couple of bullet-based items. Bullet ball and bullet ball extreme. I'm not going to worry about those little ACP bullets because I don't think I'm ever going to use that gun again. I'll spare y'all the stern talking to that Leon gave that woman.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Just getting my run into the bottom platform. Oh, the all historians inventory ready. Well, luckily I can use this SMG to get past the Gangle men pretty easy. And that's a good thing.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Give us a moment to breathe and take in everything this randomizer's been. It's like 4 different video files I have to patch together because every time the game crashed, I had to start another recording. I got to edit out all the times I had to minimize back to OBS and see if shit was still recording. Son. But so far, it's been good. Knock on Tiger mousepad. It's the closest thing I had to knock on. Not to be confused with Tiger Blanket, everyone's favorite ancillary Tenfei character. He's over on my bed. Hey, hit me pouch right at the end, baby.
9 minutes until
Oh, that's where you've been hiding?
detonation.
Okay. I don't really think Super Tyrant's going to give much of a shit about this thing, but I know some Gangle men that might appreciate it. Yeah, just keep taunting me. That grenade launcher's going to be in here somewhere. I had the voltage regulator, but, I mean, there's no reason to really worry about it now, is there?
Shit!
You tell him. Blinded by the light and lit up like a douche.
8 minutes until detonation.
I thought for sure that was going to be a grenade launcher. gonna give him a reason to be extra double mad during the boss fight. Oh, I know you feel it, buddy. It might not hurt you, but I know you feel it. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Perfect ending to that cutscene. Oh boy, I hope it's a film reel or film to be developed. Yep, now I can learn about that cool lion statue. Now I can get in the lion heaven. Okay, another yellow gunpowder, just what we needed. Okay, oh, I thought there was an ink typewriter here. Oh, well, all we have to do is not fuck up. All right, we're gonna need all of you and all of you and all of you and all of you. The only thing he's gonna be able to kill me with is the instant kill, because I've got ordnance. So I ain't gonna run out of ammo. This is like the end of my Final Fantasy IV TMVA, trying to use up all them mega elixirs, or not mega elixirs, just elixirs. And I think I still ended with 3 spoilers. Like, man, I was just about to go watch you play through Final Fantasy IV in one setting. I don't think you can, Viewer King. I don't think you've got the guts to spend that many hours in a row listening to me spew nonsense. Final Fantasy-based nonsense. Well, we're gonna go ahead and eat one of these to get our armor, get our Thaco, so it's not wacko. Okay.
7 minutes until detonation.
What is it with this thing?
Until detonation.
We'll call it even.
Where did this thing come from?
Looks like we just did scrape by.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Hey, assholes!
5 minutes until
And one to grow on.
detonation.
I'm getting on that train with some ordnance, son. All right, this is it. Okay. If that had been the grenade launcher, it all would have been worth it just for the joke, but it wasn't, and I'm sad. All right, what are we going to use the humble final form Billy B as a joke? I mean, we're obviously going to take the rocket launcher. We could empty the quick draw army in him. So people think we're cool, but I'm going to use the Leon Styles. You can't handle my Leon Styles. Styles upon Leon Styles. Oh yeah, I guess we've got this SMG. I almost forgot. All right, let's see if we can somehow defeat Billy's final gangly form. This doesn't actually damage him, but it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying. Hey, you gotta wait for that big eyeball to appear. You tell him, Leon. I got bullets so plenty, son. Just like playing Counter-Strike in college. They called me Bullets so plenty.
Want some more?
Where's that beautiful eyeball at, Willie? Where's that beautiful eyeball at?
Christ!
Somehow we won.
We've got to lose that car!
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, we're just... well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look! He might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
That was Live Another Day by the great.
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Hey, You guys can adopt me.
Adopt you.
We can get a puppy
Puppy.
and a parrot.
Parrot. Great.
I always wanted pets, but my mom said they're too messy.
Next up on this boring Wednesday is a song to get your blood pumping.
All right, there we go. I hadn't watched the end of the cutscene in a while, so I just kind of sat and watched it. But there we go. We got a B for Billy Birkin. Well, not the worst playthrough. It's kind of cobbled together. So hopefully I can get this uploaded to y'all before too long, and maybe y'all could enjoy the 10 Fay channel again. What a rare experience. What a rare experience. All right. I mean, maybe I could do another one of these sometime. My computer seems to be holding up, at least for a little bit. But yeah, that was fun. No, I wonder where the grenade launcher was. I'm going to assume it was one of those items that didn't get randomized when things were messing up. And so I'm just going to assume we were cheated out of it and could have had it the whole game, son. I say that as someone who was handed the Lightning Hawk Magnum at the very beginning of the game, son. It's never enough. It's never enough.